man. You know what time it is, man. A little bit of technical difficulty for anybody who tried to come on at 5, trying to be on time, trying to do the right thing. You know, I like people who are on time. Don't you, Trev? Like the people who are on time.
Punctuality.
Yeah. I can't lie. And I used to love being on time and then the teacher be late. That's how y'all got to look at this. The teacher is late, but y'all came on time. For once it came on time due to the technical difficulties, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? That means so much to me. But y'all in for a hell of a show, man. Y'all in for a hell of a show. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Don Peoples and Trav, DeadBolt, ATL, and this motherfucker. Trav, man, how you doing on this Sunday?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, man. You know, a little rain came and I was gone. No pollen. I mean, ain't no pollen outside.
No pollen. We almost through. We almost through.
Through what? Pollen season? You crazy? We just started. It ain't even started yet.
Listen, I was out yesterday, and I did not feel
because it left
pollinated, and I ain't take no Claritin.
Look, it left because it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back with a blast too. That little sample we got, you know, that was just because the weather had got warm right quick, like, and then you see how it got back cool. It calmed down. But it's coming back, man. It's gonna be bad. So yeah. But like I was saying, you know, a little rain came this morning. You know, so right now, you know, everything's straight outside, man.
Yeah, everything good outside, man. Everything good. I mean,
bust a little couple moves, you know, after we get done. Get out the house.
Oh, okay. You got a little something to do. Okay.
Get out the house, you know, before the sun go down, you know, car clean. Even though it rained, my car still clean. I be telling folks that, y'all don't get your car washed. Don't be worried about the rain. Because even after it rains, your car will still be clean.
I'm gonna say something though. You famous for that type of shit though.
What
because you always get your fucking car washed when it's raining. Man, like I remember one time I was over your house, man. It was raining, and you was like, "I'm about to go get my car washed." I said, "Bro, it's raining." He's like, "Man, I gotta get my car washed." I'm like, I just don't understand. Well, let me ask you this, and I think the people want to know this too. Why don't you get the monthly pass then for what you like to do? Because you sporadic, you spending money. Like, okay, I understand somebody getting that with a monthly pass, such as myself, right?
Okay,
having that monthly pass, I think that's more acceptable for what you're trying to do.
Here's the thing about monthly passes. Those kind of car washes, I usually try to stay away from because them brushes will scratch your paint up. People don't even know that. You know what I'm saying?
I am a victim of that.
Yeah, people don't even know that. Them brushes, they'll scratch your paint up, man. So I prefer actually going to a detail shop. You know, with somebody doing hand washes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It costs a little more, but you know, if you want your car clean, right? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But the monthly pass, it do work in a bind, right? Quick like I remember last year, nigga, I was going to I was on the way to one music fest. I needed my car wash, bro. I ran through the little car wash right quick, like it was convenient. It was like $12. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had to get out the car, ran through it. They had somebody drying it off, hit me off with the tire shine. That was cool. So for that right there, you know, it's cool. But yeah, man, I would always suggest people to find somewhere like a detail shop where they doing hand washes. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna put a little more effort into it. They supposed to anyway. You know, and then you ain't got to worry about them brushes and them car washes. You know, them shits will do scratch paint up, bro. And then that little shit you got to put your rims in, your tires. I don't trust them either, man. You know what I'm saying?
You hit different when it's like that. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Well, I know everybody ain't come to find out exactly how me and you treat our cars.
Who we got? Shaniqua Swint. What's up, Shaniqua? How you doing?
Shaniqua.
She said she's true. She said she prefer hand washes. That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. Hand washes come. I mean, I agree. Why we still talking about it? I agree. I definitely need to upgrade because I did get a couple of scratches on my hood and I was about to get on my son's ass. And then I thought about it.
Probably
I said, ain't no way. I said, ain't no way, fucking boy, that this boy would do this to me. That's what I said.
Probably,
I said that.
Probably what they call. Yeah, he wouldn't do that to you.
Not the way the hood was, but I'm gonna tell you something. Mako do got a special for $350. Yeah, I mean it's a $350 lesson, but you know you can't because we notice the scratches. We notice them though. Like you said, nobody when you riding and shit, nobody, you know, it ain't that bad.
It ain't that bad.
But we notice that. I'm particular about that. So Yeah. So I do understand that. We doing great.
What we got, Donnie? What we got up first?
What we got up first? Well, before we get into everything around this motherfucker, man, we know we got to hit up Atlanta and we got to talk about what's going on in the city. And my man right here, I want to bring up, bro, was he on his way to work? I want to know what was the justification of this. What justifies this right here?
He just feel like he didn't even have to get off the highway. He is still rolling. I would have been pulled over, bro, long time ago.
First off, let's say this though. Shout out to Mercedes-Benz for being durable. Another hood probably would have fell off, bro. That motherfucker's up there.
That shit up there.
No. I'm just saying, but he's obviously using it for a reason, right? Because your hood don't have the same as the trunk, so to speak, right? Like if the trunk latch is messed up, this is gonna go like this. The hood can still go down, right?
Depending on right now, that with that wind hitting it, negative. You know what I'm saying? With that wind hitting that hood, that man on 20, he riding.
He riding though.
That wind is holding that mother up.
Now let me ask you: was this man on his way to work? Was he on? Like, where do you think he was on his way to get some pussy? Like, where do you think he was on his way to? I want, because he's on his way somewhere. Obviously, he had to keep going. Or do you think it's because of the rain? And was this a clever way of not getting rain on?
I don't know, man. I do not know. But he just
because whoever's filming ain't got the windshield wipers going. So the windshield wipers ain't going for him. So I'm curious to know. Okay, it must not be raining that bad, and rain ain't that.
Yeah, it probably really wasn't raining bad, or it probably just got done raining. So Nigga Swint said, nope, he was on his way to his baby mama house to catch her cheating. That's a hell of a way to go out. He out Shaniqua. He don't want to get there if he doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Cause he about to kill himself.
Yeah, because
hopefully this wasn't a bad accident.
Facts. Like I really would like to know, what made him do that. Like, was something smoking? And this is the way to put out the smoke. I'm really curious, man. I tell you what, even if homeboy is watching the live stream or if he tunes in on the replay, bro, you got to let us know exactly what was on your mind.
You know what I think happened? I think his hood came up while he was driving, and he panicked, didn't know what to do. Instead of just pulling over and stopping, he panicked and he just keep going. He probably like, oh my God, what's going on? What am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes in a moment people, you don't think logically. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like his shit dented up on the side. Something wrong. He probably hit somebody. He probably trying to get away from the crime scene. Probably what he's trying to do. He probably hit somebody or something. You know what I'm saying?
But with your hood up though, bro?
Man, that man out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Out of here. Well, like, we hope that he made it safely to where he's going. But there's always some fuckery on these ATL byways and highways.
The kind of nigga that you don't want to be around when you see him on the highway. Go slow down. Don't even pass him. Let him stay in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So you can watch what he got going on.
Let's say this though. He is driving with precision though. And calm.
Yeah, he is.
He's he ain't swerving all over the place. Shit. Besides the hood.
A little bit. He's swerving a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but he got off. He getting off the freeway, so
yeah,
maybe that's what it was. Like
I'm with Shaniqua though. She said it could be a young person driving. Yeah, very possible. He probably panicked.
It definitely ain't somebody that's old enough to drive a Benz.
Because if you're thinking logically, you would have already pulled on over and stopped and let the hood down. Because that's nigga, this ain't no slow motion. This about 15, 20 seconds worth of footage right here. He ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The man should have been pulled over and stopped.
He on ride mode. He definitely on ride mode. Well, I hope he was getting where he was going, man. I hope he made it safely, bro. That's definitely not the way I would recommend driving these roads, especially in the AT motherfucking L, brother.
Tell you.
But as we go through Atlanta news before we get into our byways and highways, let's pull up the next thing. We got smoking and joking up here in the A. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple of things we want to go into. Now, young Dro. Obviously, shout out to Dro, man. Now, obviously, shout out to Dro for a couple of reasons. You know what I'm saying? My artist, Romo 11, him and Dro got that song, You Don't Know Nan. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and check that out on all streaming platforms. Y'all know what I'm saying? But Dro is doing a lot of positivity in the city, and this is what a lot of like, you know, Dro is not as relevant as all the other cats right now, like the Futures, the Little Babies, you know what I'm saying? So to see Dro, now I'm not saying none of these other dudes don't do it, but we don't see it. So I can only go by what I see. But I've been seeing Dro out here really with the movement, man, trying to get these kids to put the guns down, stepping up in the community and really speaking out. Let's hear what Dro got to say, man, as he spoke to some of the youth down here in Atlanta.
Bad choices. You feel me? How many of you guys here feel like you make bad choices? Let's be real. I should see a lot more hands because I made a lot of bad choices. And I want you to know it's okay to make some bad choices, but some bad choices can change your life completely. You feel me? Like a choice that you can make that's bad that you can get away with is choosing a hamburger over vegetables. That's a bad choice that you can pretty much walk away with. But you feel me? You can change that. But another bad choice that you can make that's irreversible is taking someone's life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, or being responsible for someone's life being taken. You know what I mean? So it's different kind of choices. These are the bad choices. You feel me?
Think he on something, Donnie? You think he is teaching the youth the right thing about bad choices? Is he articulating himself properly?
You know, I think he is, bro. Like, I think ultimately, you know, it's one of those things to where you got to think like this though. Like when somebody is on stage or, you know, speaking in front of a class about stopping the violence, and then you go play their work, and that's what you know, it's kind of, I don't know how you do that. That's like a drug dealer telling you to stop using drugs. Like, it just don't. Even though I see what a niggas is trying to do, but until you are willing to change your music and kind of go a different route as far as with your music, like I could have went and hit Joe up like, Joe, I got a feature for you. The song is about murder at 1600.
Right.
And he gonna do it. You know, so it's kind of like, you know, like, what is we really saying here? Now I don't know how you feel about it, but that's kind of how I feel about it. I always looked at that as that's like a drug dealer being on stage saying stop using drugs, or a porn star on stage saying stop having sex. It just don't add up to me. And I think that's what the kids think when they hear these dudes. Like, okay, you want us to stop doing drugs, you want us to stop you know, killing each other, but this is how y'all making y'all money. And this is how y'all still making y'all bread.
The artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's would you say it's like a false narrative?
As far as when you say false narrative.
As I guess as far as them telling the youth to stop doing certain shit, and then they going back to the music, talking about, you know, they got somebody in the black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't think it's a rapper's place to tell you to stop the violence. If that's what they're preaching, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this is what they're preaching, I don't think they could tell you to stop the violence.
Let me ask you something. How much do you think the hip hop scene would change if everybody started promoting positivity?
I mean, to be honest, man, it's like something in the brain that gravitates to doing wrong. Like,
if you ain't had a gangster rap, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I think we're old enough to remember when gangster rap was kind of taboo, though. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by taboo, right? What I mean by that is just meaning like you couldn't go around at the age we were back then listening to NWA around parents. They'd beat your ass.
I'm trying to tell
you. I grew up around parents that'll beat your ass. Like, it just ain't.
I've tried that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just didn't work well.
Daddy knocked my head off, nigga. You know, I'm playing Easy E, nigga, the tape. I'm outside. I'm coming outside with it, playing loud on my little one speaker joint with it. You know what I'm saying? Man, nigga down there killed my ass. You know what I'm saying?
It just was a different type of time. Like that
wasn't it, man.
That wasn't it. Like, so we had to have that balance. And you know, at least back then there was a balance in rap. Like, it was cool to listen to Heavy D and the Boys, Public Enemy, you know, Intelligent Hoodlum, Poor Righteous Teachers, along with the ghetto shit. Then you had, I mean, the gangster shit, but then you had the middle ground, which I felt was like an Ice Cube, because Ice Cube would give you some political and he give you gangster. So then you had them type niggas too. So I mean, I think we had more of a balance back then, and it was, and I think that's what was cool about hip hop, because it was really about expression. Now it's about following the leader, and everybody's following the trend of, oh, so this rapper got face tats, I'm gonna get face tats. This rapper talk about drugs, I'm gonna talk about drugs. This rapper, you know, dressing this way, I'm gonna dress this way. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where we lost it. And I think they could ban hip hop, which I eventually think they will do. Eventually, gangster rap and rap that, you know, all the, because everything is like a degradation now. You talk about somebody, that's a hate crime, you know, all the, so eventually in the next 10 years, I do think they're going to ban rap. And like how we talked about before, it's just going to go underground, or it will go silent. They've already started doing silent parties. It'll just be a silent parties and stuff like that. But gangster rap and the need to pump rap at this type of level will not change in these kids' lifetime. Now, hopefully, by the time my daughter is old enough to kind of comprehend, because I try to keep her away as much as possible, that type of stuff, to where it becomes like a repetition. I don't play it around her or nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it doesn't become repetition. I can't stop her from listening to it, but nothing is going to become a repetition around me, right? Mm-hmm. So hopefully by the time she's old enough, you know, it'll be a shift, you know, it'll be some type of other rap, because you have other MCs who are talking other stuff than that, man. We just need to start highlighting them. The blog sites, the algorithms need to go point to that way. They're the ones that control the narrative. Like, there's some hard music where you listen to it now and they're talking about all that type of stuff, bro. And it's like, we don't talk about it though. We talking about the 6ix9ine, and obviously we got to talk about him on this show. You know what happened. You know, it's just a lot, right? So we ain't talking about the conscious rapper, and he just dropped his mixtape. You know what I'm saying? We not doing that. So we're just as to blame as the artist, bro. We all feed this machine of negativity. My personal opinion.
It ain't a lot of conscious rappers out there, for real. But I guess we do. We listen to it, but it's just not it's just not really that popular, man. You know.
But why is the negative popular though? And that's the question I ask. Like, why is the negative more popping than the positive? Like, why? And that's what I'm saying. It started from back, like I said, it's cool
because I think one reason the negative is more popular is it's frowned upon to not be a gangster in our community. You know what I'm saying? By men and by women. Women be wanting the gangster niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, they want a nigga that with some edge to him. You know what I'm saying? Some nigga that been I don't know what it is, man, but that's actually what it is. Being hardcore, being hard, being from the street, being tough is celebrated. It's almost like being poor is celebrated.
Yeah, all that.
Most of the time, you come from a poor background. You come from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Your family done struggle. You know what I'm saying?
The niggas from the hood.
And we call the niggas that don't struggle, we call them niggas lame. They be squares.
And you know what's so crazy? And from our side of it, right?
Shit crazy.
We, like, as the parents, we're the squares if our kids grow up in that environment. But the kids are hard.
I agree with you 100%.
You ever think about it like that? Like, now don't get it twisted. The ones that grow up in the hood that are adults like us, we're getting frowned upon, nigga. We're getting clowned. We can't do what we want to do. We're drinking 6-packs of Pilgrim, nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying? The kids, if he out there rapping and doing that, and we're living in a tough neighborhood due to my educational, financial, and decisions that I made in my life, right? I'm fucked up mentally about it, but he's celebrated for this. So it's you know what I'm saying? As the parent, I don't feel good about my kid growing up and claiming this hood, because the only reason why we in this hood is for my failures. If you really think about it, we're in the hood because of my failures in life. 9 times out of 10, my G. But the reason why my son get to rap about being from the hardest hood in this city, the most dirtiest hood, the most crime-infested hood, is because I'm too fucked up to move. I don't even have no money.
Yeah, most of the time when you do grow up in the hood, it's really single-parent homes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, or
it's really all single-parent homes for real. Look, think about it. In the project,
daddy in and out of jail. I've seen it. I've seen it like that too.
Think about this. Think about families that live in the projects. Most of them are single mothers. You barely see couples getting project. I don't even think they allow that type of shit. Or they gotta pay a heavy monthly rent to live in some damn project because it's a man and a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when them folk come in and do their inspections, the man gotta hide out his shit because he ain't supposed to be in there.
Right.
It's for the woman and the kids. So, I mean, it's that shit crazy, man.
But that's what I'm saying. But the kid get celebrated for living in the hood. But I'm getting clowned because of my failures in life. So my failures in life,
you're a pookie.
I'm a poo butt. You know what I'm saying? But my son, he's the hardest nigga on earth because he growing up in this hood. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like I said, man, we celebrating all the wrong things. And to see young Dro, but hey, all you can do is try to wash your sins. Like I said, the drug dealer, right? Let's go back to him, right? All he can do is pass out turkeys, give out bikes and book bags. He got to try to wash his hand. And that's all young Dro is doing because all rap is just verbal homicide. Verbal, you know, that's all it is. It's verbal, it's lyrical murder. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the tongue kills, man. The tongue will make a nigga kill you. You feel what I'm saying? You say the wrong thing off of your tongue, nigga, it'll bring spirits to you, nigga, and you will die. You know, and so we definitely got to understand, and you know, the power of the tongue is crazy. So if young Dro took his passion, because that's all they've done, man. The industry has extorted these brothers. You got to think they pulling them out of these type of situations, though, right, Trav? They pulling them out of these situations, giving them 100,000, 250,000. That's a lot of cash for somebody coming from these areas, bro. And all they want you to do is to continue what you're doing, and we're gonna magnify it. That's it. Because it ain't like the kids was talking positive and then all of a sudden they flipped it. A lot of these kids are growing up now. Now, back when we was young, they might have been coerced. Like, yo, okay, yeah, I know you're talking that positive shit, but for order for us to put you on, you got to go left. But now I think they already coming ready and born, bred, talking the craziest shit they can talk. And all the industry does is magnify that shit for everybody else's ears to hear. And they're always constantly looking for the ratchetest thing. They're digging the hole deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's really what it is, because we've seen the start of it. Like, we've seen everything, bro, from Young Thug wearing dresses to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, we've seen the polka dot era with motherfucking Kwame. Like, we've seen, like, just, I mean, we've seen it all, bro. They put a lot of shit in front of us, bro. And it's all tied into the bread, bro. As long as you making the money and you got the money back in it, niggas is gonna think it's fly, bro. Like, if you got the bread, niggas is they gonna rock with you. Like, back when we was coming up, money didn't make you a gangster. Like, niggas, some of the motherfucking niggas that had the most respect in the hood was the brokest. Let's just keep it real. He was known for knocking your ass out. Like, alpha male type shit. Like, oh no, you don't want to fuck with this nigga, or this nigga get respect because how he move, how he carry himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not because, oh, he came up and now he got some money. Like, and that's why I think we went wrong with this. So it's shout out to Dro. I know we stretched it, but shout out to Dro for at least trying to clear his hand. But again, it's still like one of those things, man. It's like a Libra scale. You feel me?
I need to look that up and see if Joe is on any kind of probation or this, and if this is part of his community service.
It might be.
You know what I'm saying? Because he stay. Young Joe go to jail a lot. A lot of folks don't know. He nigga get arrested. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does.
You know, it be for like a little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Get caught with a little weed. Like, he got caught with the situation with him and Spody with the pistol.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And
if it was some shit like that.
Yeah, and if it is, that's cool though.
That's like, cool too though. Yeah.
That's cool. If that's what it is, bro, you know, I'm cool with it. At least you're doing something.
What we got going on with these motherfuckers, Donnie?
Oh man, now look, just real quickly, right? Obviously, man, y'all motherfuckers who be trying to get the dope through the fucking airport, man, y'all gotta understand TSA smoking dope too, because they legalizing this shit now. So everybody smoking dope, bro. Y'all putting pills and Roxy's and goddamn some good bud in there, they not gonna take you to jail. This is gonna take your pack.
Gonna take your pack, yeah.
And I ain't even trying to hate. Y'all look like suspects to be carrying something. I'm going through your bag. Let's run it.
What you gonna do? I don't have no weed right now. Hold on, let me see if I got mine. I'm very fucking blue, bro.
Let me see if I got mine. Yep, they took my shit.
How do they know? Pills gone, bro. What you gonna do? I don't have no weed right now.
The zip.
You see, you saw the face. He zoomed in on her like,
oh
man,
my God, she's sick.
She's
sick.
She can't believe it.
Man, she like, they got us. Look at homegirl. Oh yeah, they got you. And that's what I'm saying. Like, well, what y'all think this is, man? They just gonna snatch it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not even taking y'all to jail. So yeah, y'all done got snatched. Be lucky y'all didn't go to jail though. But hey, in ATL, man, I'm letting y'all know. Y'all come through with the dope, they taking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're not smoking or nothing, they offering it to their people. You know, this ain't no different than New York or LA. Y'all better get hip. Y'all keep playing with the South like it's a motherfucking game. It ain't okay. Go get your dope took. Yeah, she sick. She said, what they say in the comments right here? What they got?
Which one? Who
said something?
Which one?
Oh, okay. I see what she's saying. Okay, she said locks on your bags.
Locks for your bags. Yeah, that's true. So you can lock your bag, but you know they tell you not to do that because they do search bags. And if you got a lock on your bag, if they tear your shit up, that's on you. But I definitely have luggage locks that I put on my bags. I just don't always lock the motherfuckers when I'm dropping that luggage off. Man, because I do not want nobody fucking my shit up. If you gonna search my shit, go in there and search it good, right quick light, and close that motherfucker back up. You know what I'm saying?
I feel for you.
You fucking up my good ass luggage. You know what I'm saying?
I feel for y'all girls. Hopefully y'all got a blunt for the road wherever y'all going. As somebody who partakes, I would have been looking like old girl. Like, oh, I'd have been sick.
I think they just landed in Atlanta though. They landed in Atlanta, and but you know, it's plenty of spots, and hey, you go find you some.
Yeah, but you know, you never know what they had though. You know, if they had that dope for real.
That shit, they probably did. That shit, that's probably how they found out about it. It probably stank you.
Absolutely. So as we move forward, they sick, but this right here, man, and now. This is what I don't be understanding. You motherfuckers always filming and self-snitching on yourselves. This right here, whoever filmed this shit, my nigga, you had it good. You had it great. I don't know why you would fuck your hand up like that, but I really was gonna save you for the fuckery, but nah, I'm sorry. Let me put you in the front of the show with these ATL comments, man. This right here, bro. This right here, nah. I just can't. I can't do.
That you want to come past?
Ooh.
I mean, did he have his finger in a pussy and then stuck it in a mouth? That's what I want to know.
That you want to come past?
I mean, whatever, man. This shit wasn't worth it though, bro. It wasn't worth exposing your hand. It just wasn't worth it. Like, just to be all the way honest, like, you know, like you could tell, like, you know, this was just some weak shit right here.
Kawana Jenkins. I'm finna look her up on Facebook.
You done fucked up your hand, my nigga.
He an inmate. He all right. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going nowhere. He's not gonna be charged.
But at the same time, you done fucked your hand up. That's what I'm saying. The inmate done fucked his hand up, bro, because of that.
I get what you're saying.
Like your hand is fucked up, nigga. You in jail. You pussy ain't running around like that.
Damn sure ain't.
So you in jail. Like, nah, bro. You can't do your hand like this. You really exposed your hand on just the worst type of time. I don't even know what to say. Like, to me, this is an epic L. I'm sick because she getting me drugs in, she giving me pussy, and I'm locked up. Nigga, please. Nigga, please.
They shouldn't have recorded that, man. I don't know what the folks think about.
Like, nah, bro. Like you don't record. Like, you want to show. See, this be the thing with you niggas. You niggas always want to show what y'all niggas got going on, bro. Like, live your life in real time. You don't have to post every fucking thing, every outfit, every encounter. You don't have to post that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, because this is what happens, man. Now you sick, right? Now she done lost her job, nigga. Now she ain't fucking with you at all, for real, until you probably come home. And then if you on the street, you probably ain't fucking with her because she ain't gonna be able to get no other job in the jail. I just hope you was on a 30-day or something like that, because you was in Atlanta. Maybe you was on some quick shit, but if you was sitting in there, you know you was gonna be in there for a little while, and you fucked your hand up like this, you got to be the dumbest nigga in Nebraska, my nigga. Yeah. Real talk. You the most dumbest nigga in Nebraska. If this is really what you for what you just did, just to show, because that's what he wanted to show. Like, my nigga, I got COs in this bitch, nigga, getting it to it.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Like, what was the point in that? And even if you recorded it and didn't post it and they seized your phone, like, niggas better stop acting like them jail phones ain't tap phones. They know they like, these niggas know that the jail phones is in there, bro. So with them knowing that the jail phones is in there, you already know what time they on, man. It's only a matter of, you know, like, okay, we're gonna let it rack, and then we're gonna come take them phones, and we're gonna take all the data and everything that's on them phones. Like, you niggas act like they don't know that cell phones is in the joint, nigga, by now. Like, get the fuck out of here. They're using that shit to their advantage now. Like, fuck it, man. Act like you cool with these niggas. They probably telling the COs, man, act like you cool with these niggas. Get drugs in for them, do whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, at the end of the day, we know what's going on. So for you to expose your hand, whoever you are behind that camera, you the dumbest nigga. And that's why your stupid ass in jail, my nigga. Yeah, get that nigga the biggest heat. That nigga the hee-haw, womp womp.
Hell no.
So y'all know what type of time we on. And then also too, like, hold up, you know, the last thing with Atlanta, I'm gonna go ahead and send this through. Go ahead and get this out there. We definitely want to send our condolences. I feel bad for her, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, people dying too young. But if you think this was just a natural death, you stupid. Young Thug is obviously trying to sacrifice everybody to get out of this situation. He gonna sacrifice his sister. He gonna sacrifice Lil Key. He gonna sacrifice whoever the fuck he can to get out of that fucking Rico, nigga. So for his sister just to mysteriously die, you know, out of nowhere, they're talking about causes unknown. I was gonna drop a video on this on the YouTube, but, you know, it's just, to me, it's just so apparent. You feel me? Yep, sacrifice. You see that? What's all in there?
Somebody said, look, my man right here said all the conspiracy theories rubbing their hands like Birdman right now.
Absolutely. Yep. Yes, we are. Yeah.
That shit crazy.
That's exactly what we're doing. We rubbing our hands right now because my man is behind the wall, man. And he's trying to beat the Rico. So y'all know
he was free when his baby mama got killed. He wasn't locked up yet. That was a while ago, right?
No, he was locked up.
When his baby mama got killed?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. It's crazy how his baby mama, his sister, and Lil Key. It's an expensive price, man. They hit different for a Rico, especially when you the head of the Rico. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why they locked Young Thug up, because he was behind on his rituals. Who knows? Maybe he didn't want to sacrifice his loved ones. Maybe they've been telling this nigga, like, nigga, we need something. You feel what I'm saying? Yes. We need something, nigga. We need something. Come on. Every nigga with a brain on their shoulders know that he had something to do with Lil Wayne's tour bus getting shot up in Atlanta in 2015. Every nigga. Right? So if niggas know that this nigga was behind that shit and no cops or no, man, come on, bro. And like you said, they had that shit in the indictment.
Yeah, that's an indictment.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, come on, bro. Like, I really feel like Thug was just behind on his rituals, bro. That's all it was. And it's a reason why he ain't out at Gunna yet. Like, it's a reason why he ain't officially out at Gunna yet and called him a snitch. Young Thug coming home, nigga. Young Thug will be home in 2023. I don't know how he gonna get home, but this is how. Nigga, he didn't put 3 in the dirt, nigga. Or, you know what I'm saying, as far as like on his ritual time. So I definitely see him coming home from this. But, you know, definitely our condolences. But as we get into all the hip hop news, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy, man, we about to just get into it and start running through it. Y'all know how we do, man. We touching on everything, man. First thing I want to touch on, because we've been talking about a lot of crazy shit already with our Atlanta topics. This right here is crazy. Now, recently, man, there's been a lot of banks closing, bro. There's been a lot of banks closing, and if y'all ain't seeing the signs, this is what's going on in Nigeria right now, where they can no longer get their bread. These niggas going crazy. They're like, nigga, hold on. They smacking niggas upside the head in the bank, all type of shit, man. Let's run this right here, man. Let's run this right here. Niggas better start waking up.
Why the fuck? Hold on, my bad. I had to turn down. What's it called? Okay. There we go. No. What the hell the volume, man, on this shit?
It's on the corner.
Oh, boom. Wait, I know. My bad. I'm hitting a little thing right there by the nigga head.
Anything to protect their assets while sacrificing yours. What are you going to do when a bank near you locks you out and tells you your money is gone? This is Lagos, Nigeria, where the banks are collapsing. The citizens are rioting because they have no food, no gas, and now they have no cash. The banks will do anything to protect their assets while sacrificing yours. What are you going to do when a bank near you locks you out and tells you your money is gone?
I think, you know what? I'm going to tell you something, man. We got to stop acting like, and I know, like I said, this is not, you know, we on the same page on certain shit. But I think we as people need to stop acting like we're immune to things that we see. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, if it can happen there, why don't you feel like it can't happen here? Like, we didn't get a chance to talk about the Silicon Valley Bank out there on the West Coast. You know, that's a big ass bank out there, right? Shutting down and all that type of stuff. What would you do in that type of situation? Like, what do you advise that people do right now? With the signs pointing, like we're seeing banks closing in the United States, not none of the major ones that we bank with here on the East, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, you know what I'm saying? Chase. But what do you suggest? Do you suggest it's smart to like
keep a little cash?
Keep cash, right? So if you every time you get a check or whatever, go take some of that shit out in cash, like at least 500 or better.
Just have you some cash laying around, man. You know.
Yeah, because I believe, and I wish I had the piece with Ron DeSantis talking about it in Florida, and you know, this goes into our next piece. If we can go ahead and get this pulled up here.
But this right here, man, I was just reading this comment, man. My man right here said that he's a Nigerian, and he said that they introduced a new currency and declared the former notes no longer legal tender. So everybody turned in. Everybody turned in all their old money, which they had a deadline to. And now the bank is saying they don't have the new money. What kind of shit is that?
Right now, but this is what goes on, and this is what's about to happen. The new CBDC. And let's get into this next clip right here, man. And this is going to explain it all. This explains it all. This goes where we're going. And this is why I don't want a centralized currency. This is why I still want to be able to operate in cash. And everything. Let's listen to this clip because this is very important. Why we should not want and why we need to fight to keep our cash.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the biggest surveillance tool you will ever see in human history. Central bank digital currency. Take a listen.
So now they're literally controlling what we can and can't do with our money. It's also important to realize that the money can expire. So during times of economic uncertainty, central banks love to print lots and lots of money, which causes inflation. But we could get to a point where they say, you know, instead of printing money, guys, you have to spend at least 10% of your savings in the next 3 months. If you don't spend that money in the next 3 months, then that money is going to expire. And if you can't save money, well, then you can't build long-lasting generational wealth. You're always going to be a slave to the system. And, you know, I don't think people really understand the severity of this. Money is literally the energy which fuels your life. If you don't have freedom of money, you don't have freedom of anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is.
I mean, it says it right there for yourself, people. This money will expire. So no, you know how we like to save money. I know I like to save money. I know y'all like to save money. The money will expire. So they can say, hey, you know, if you don't spend, like right now, China got something to where if you don't spend 10% of your savings, you have to spend at least 10% of your savings by X amount of date, or it's just going to wipe away. You know, like shit like that. Like, why would we want to live in a society where our money is being funneled and controlled like that? I know personally, I don't. You know, I want to have choice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they see that I'm buying a certain thing, like if I'm buying ammunition, or if I decide I want to buy some like healthy stuff, like some Dr. Sabi type shit, they can control what your money buys now with this new currency that they're gonna have. Like, the money's gonna have like controllables in it. Like, meaning like if they don't want you, like, no, you've eaten too many burgers this week, you can't eat no, so your money will no longer purchase a certain type of thing. And I'm not saying some of that ain't bad, because, you know, that's just helping in a certain type of way, I guess, in that point, right? Like, if a nigga's eating burgers every day, nigga, you gonna want to fucking pass out. Most of you niggas, you know what I'm saying? So definitely that would be a good measure. But anything else behind that, I mean, I don't see the point in that. Trav, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, my bad, dog. I got lost in the sauce. I got an email I had to read right quick. Like, my nigga, I heard nothing that you said.
Okay, so
yeah, my bad on that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what I'm talking about is what's on the screen, the CBDC. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see what's going on, monies are now going to be controlled. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And now it's like I said, like, if you were a person like that were buying a certain thing, right? They can tell you, okay, we no longer want you to buy that. And the money, the digital money will stop the purchase of that. Or you can only fly one time a year. The money will only let you purchase one flight a year. Like, the money has controllables in it. So this is why I don't want a central banking system.
That's not good.
Absolutely not.
That's not having my freedom. That's
absolutely.
That's somebody.
And go ahead. Did you see the clip, or did you have to step away? Did you?
I saw the clip. Yeah, I saw the clip. Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on that?
I think it's a bad decision. Let me have my choice over my money. My money shouldn't expire. Any cash that I save, even if it's from 1978, I wasn't born yet, but that shit should still spend how it's supposed to spend in 2023, man. So I think there's some bullshit. And I think people are going to be at an uproar. People ain't going to have this shit, man. That shit will start a war.
Well, Florida, now Ron DeSantis, the governor in Florida, I'm voting for this dude. Like, this dude stands up against everything. He said it. He said, we're putting a bill in place to ban CBDCs in Florida. And he's saying that he has assurances from Texas. He didn't say the other couple of states. I'm hoping Georgia is one of them, that they're going to all band together. Like, nah, bro, like, because nobody wants their money controlled like that. Like, nobody wants to have their money to where they have a history of where your money is getting spent. Like, nobody wants that. So I think once these laws come into place, and like Trav said, you better start putting money and keeping cash, because even if the system collapses, you can still operate off cash and make your own currency and still survive. Like, what is currency? Currency is just flow of money. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's just the flow of money. So if we have a currency and I can make up a note, and this is how I decide I want to pay for something, then this is what holds weight. So we can make our own money.
What if we had to go back to a barter system? Could you live in that?
I mean, you got to think, like, how many motherfuckers is now for the niggas that are.
How many people have a service that they can trade for something?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think not many, not now. We have too many YouTubers, TikTokers and shit like that. Like, not saying that that's not a service, but that's not something I think when all electricity and everything fails. We just need our own currency. But eventually it would go back to that anyway. If it's a situation to where the electricity is out, there's no power, you're gonna have to go back to the barter system, because
battery's gonna be a motherfucker.
Battery's gonna be a motherfucker. And I'm stacking batteries now. I'm stacking batteries now. I already know. I said, bro, like, everything you better get, you better have it in a battery form.
Not car batteries also, because a lot of niggas don't know you can power a lot with a car battery. You know,
yes, you can. Absolutely.
It is
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So y'all make sure y'all save, brother, and get prepared. Next thing though, I want to point out though. Now this, you know, we like to talk about a lot of different relationship shit and all the analytics of man and women dynamics, right? Because I think men get such a bad rap, like we're just the extreme cheaters and stuff like that. So we kind of like to highlight the other side more. I think more so than ever. Like I look at a lot of my episodes, I'm like, yo, like, okay, we talk about this side more than the other side, but we're males, so we have to point out the dirt that you females do. But let's run this clip, man. I want to hear y'all thoughts on this, man. We're gonna elaborate on what my man is putting out there.
Every girl that you're talking to right now is either seeing between 2 to 3 different guys right now and actively being with them, and or at the minimum entertaining at least 1 to 2 guys. Bro, you got to get through your head, you're not the only dude. And truth be told, she shouldn't be the only girl that you're seeing either, and or texting. And trust me, girls are master manipulators. They can seem as if they're not seeing anybody else, but at the end of the day, you truly don't know who a girl is talking to and who a girl is seeing unless you literally go through her phone. And even then, you can't even plan to go through a girl's phone because she will hide all her stuff. Every girl that you're talking to.
I agree with him.
You agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Most of the time when you meet somebody, they have someone in their life. Most of the time. It's not all the time, but majority of the time, they got somebody, man. Most women keep them 2, 3 in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? They even, a lot of times, I'm going to say people in general usually have somebody waiting on them for somebody to fuck up. They got somebody waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely agree with that. And I definitely feel that it's one of those things to where like a woman just knows how to keep their shit on the tuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just, you know, they have that feline capability. They know how to pounce, and you know what I'm saying? It's just it's a crazy dynamic. It's really crazy. Yeah, so I tend to agree with that too. I think that's a I think that's a good way of looking at it. Like
master
they do have, they do have you know, people in the tuck. I would say.
Man, they got them lined up, man. They get women. See, women don't really. Women complain about having problems with dating, but y'all really don't. Y'all just got problems with dating who y'all want to date. You know what I'm saying? So I think y'all biggest complaint is the guy that you want ain't really checking for you like that, because it's niggas checking for you so you can date. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that for men. You know, our shit a little different, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta shoot our shot at y'all. Y'all got niggas waiting to shoot they shot at you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's definitely like that. And you know, women, yeah. I mean, you always got somebody that's looking to date you, or you that's looking to get with you. It's just, is that the person that you want to be with?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And I think once you get with a person, then it's up to the man if marriage is going to be considered. Like once you choose your mate, you know, marriage is then up to the man. Does the man want to go through with marriage, so to speak?
So here's the breakdown right here, my dog. Men control access to marriage. Women control access to sex. You can't have sex if the woman don't let you. And guess what? A woman can't get married if a man don't ask her.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Unless she also gay shit and she married another woman. You know what I'm saying? But then if somebody playing a masculine position that's doing that's asking for you to marry them. And I do see a lot of women, you know, asking they niggas to marry them. That's the wrong thing to do, ladies, because you embarrassing yourself. You look stupid, and your friends recording all this shit. Always remember that when you get on your knee, lady, your best friends is recording you embarrass yourself.
Facts.
And they're probably gonna put that shit on social media.
Yes, they
and
are.
embarrass you more.
Yes, they
you know what I'm saying? So
yes, they are.
Y'all chill out with that shit, man. Let that man decide if he want to marry you or not.
I want to get your opinion on this next thing, though, and obviously it's still on this type of time, but. This right here, I think it's what I've been saying for the longest. And it's good to start hearing women come out and articulate what a man's feelings and position is on these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely real right here. And I want to hear, you know, like, yo, like, does anybody feel the same way from the woman's side and from the man's side?
You didn't drop it, folks.
Yeah, I did.
Shit, ain't in the box. So let me goddamn refresh the page. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got.
Than men, because I mean, us as women, like, we're not really built to have just casual sex. Like, there is a type of intimacy that goes into that. There really is attachment. There is an emotional attachment, and there is a type of like energy exchange between that. Men don't have that. Men can genuinely just have casual sex. The way you connect with a man is through his head. Now, which one you want to connect to, that's up to you. But I'm just saying, with women, like, you can't. In order to really protect your peace, I really feel like you can't just go out and genuinely just have casual sex and, you know, cheat on your man. I do feel that it's something different. Women cheating is a lot worse than men.
I agree. That's big facts, bro. Women are not made for that type of stuff. Women, I mean, I believe, me personally, a woman's body is not made. It's not made to have a bunch of different penises in it, bro. It just ain't it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel that way. I mean, that's why I made a comment one time. I said, you know, a man can go out and hit 10 women at a time and come home and say, baby, what's for supper? A woman get hit by 10 niggas, one nigga gonna put his toe in her mouth, the other nigga pulling the hair, the other nigga gonna choke her, the other nigga might, you know, like he biting all on her and shit. Like, it's the man controls it in the bedroom. Any alpha male, and that's all I'm speaking. I ain't speaking to you beta male motherfuckers, but any alpha male that controls the bedroom, you gonna do certain things that, you know what I'm saying, to leave your mark. And especially knowing that girl got a man at home. Like, if she got a man at home and every man in that room went in there with that notion, you come home, your man gonna know that you got toe up.
Yeah, because you're gonna thunder dust her ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I've already been in the situations. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know she's married, and I'm finna just kill. Yeah, it's like her husband's gonna come home tonight and want to have sex, and she's gonna be like, "Damn, I can't do this shit. This nigga done already killed me." You know what I'm saying? Then gagged her, everything. Why, man? Marriage is man, this shit.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
I couldn't even imagine being the husband and then some nigga that had this dick in my wife's mouth. She coming home and kissing me in my motherfucking mouth. Man, dog, this bitch gotta go, man. She got to go. let me stop. But you feel what I'm saying, though, Donnie? Like, man, that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things to where a woman is like, this is the temple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Life comes out of this temple. And if you got all type of niggas coming inside of you and motherfucking just doing all that type of shit, it's like, man, it's like it's not natural. Like what old girl saying, it's not natural. No matter how much y'all try to make it an equal playing field, like, well, men can do this, men can, why can't we do that? A man doesn't look at, a man don't look at it like that.
Because we're not equal. That's why they can't do that.
It wasn't set up for y'all to do it like that.
It's a double standard, my nigga. It just is what it is. It's a double standard. Women are not equal to men, so y'all not supposed to move like we do. Period.
Just like a man shouldn't move like a female. You dig? A man should not do certain female characteristics. I agree with that part too. It's a both-sided thing. Like, I don't feel like a woman should try to be a man and a man shouldn't try to be a woman. Exactly. It's just, that's what it is. And it's like, I don't understand where, you know what I'm saying, y'all are breaking up or just destroying households and shit like that because a man like is being himself, so to speak.
So let me ask you something, Donnie. Women can either be straight, lesbian, or bisexual, right?
And a nigga won't bat an eye.
Hold on, let me say something though, right? A woman can be straight, lesbian, or bisexual, right?
Right.
How do you feel about a man calling himself bisexual?
That's some fucked up ass shit. I mean, my personal opinion.
Because I don't believe a man can actually be bisexual. I believe a man is going to be gay or straight, my nigga. It ain't no bisexual in that. If you doing sexual things with other men, you're gay. It's just a double standard. You gay, the woman, she's bisexual. It's not the same thing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It is not the same thing. And I see people trying to clean it up, saying, "No, he's bisexual." Yeah, no, how he bisexual, man? He's digging in boy butt.
You taking dick, if you taking dick or you sucking dick, you's gay. It is gay. What it is. Sorry, we apologize.
It is what it is. I
mean,
no offense.
Exactly, but you can't. No way. It ain't no middle ground for no. It ain't no middle ground for no guy. It's always. That's what I'm saying. Like females, it's just like I said, man. Y'all deserve to be protected. Y'all are queens. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them.
Yeah, y'all supposed to conduct yourselves accordingly. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Niggas is like you said. Niggas is niggas. But I don't think niggas should be judged by their sexual habits. I believe a nigga should be judged by like how their integrity level as far as like how they hold down shit, like or how they take care of certain things. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you judging a nigga for something that and you know what? Hold up. Before we even get into this next thing, right? Because I was gonna flip it all the way out. I go from one stream to another. I definitely wanted to. Let me see if I can find this right here. Where is it at? Where is it at, my brother? I want to show this right here.
Are we eating and drinking?
No, not that yet. Not that yet. My man right here breaks it down right here. Shout out to my nigga Sauce Walker. And my man breaks it down like really like to the essence right here, bro. Like listen to what he's saying. And you might not agree with the lifestyle, but just listen to what my man's saying though.
I believe in polygamy. Why can a woman be with two men? Because a woman cannot lead two men, nor can a woman be led by two men properly. Life does not live in a woman. Life is harbored in a woman. Life is incubated in a woman. The sperm cells, the living sperm cells that come out of the sac, that's the life. Yeah. And a man can do that every 30 minutes, every 5 minutes. A man can impregnate and recreate life 5 times in one day. A woman can only recreate once in a 9-time cycle, in a 9-month cycle. So again, even by nature of humanity, even by nature of humanity, it is made for a man to deal with multiple spouses of women. I do not agree with raising a generation of weak-minded men. I don't agree with that. What is the difference between saying that I want my child to grow up in a safe, protected environment and saying I want my son to grow up with a clear understanding of why he is meant to be heterosexual? How can my family's bloodline go on if my son is not procreating?
Is this something that's controversial in the real?
That's facts.
Hey, shout out to Sauce Walker. Now a lot of y'all might not agree with my man lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? And we not on here to talk about polygamy and all like that. What we're talking about basically is what he's saying. Like men are meant to lead. Like men we were genetically made to lead and to procreate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything he spit was the truth. Now you might not believe in that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? But we have to understand that everything is just about a cultural thing, right? You can't say that polygamy is not of God because people overseas, that's what they do. And they believe in God and they're more religious than you niggas over here. Believe me. They're practicing their fast and they're doing all their jihadas and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Most of you niggas ain't doing none of that over here. So like we can't. You can't.
Yeah. So a lot of other cultures is religion based, but outside of it being religion based, it's only meant for people with a certain amount of power. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's part of, like if it's part of your religion and you can't afford it, that ain't what you do. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to afford it because the man is supposed to lead. The man is supposed to be one taking care of everything.
I want you to keep talking real quick.
That's why you see people with power. That's why in history you never see really men of power having one woman. They might have a wife, and then they got concubines.
So Trav, you talking about shit like this? Then let's go ahead and get this up right here while you talking. Play this real quick, and this is what you talking about. So you saying men of power and stuff like that. So you talking about like something like this, right? This is what you talking about? I'm assuming. This is what you were talking about. So let me ask you. Well, we'll let it play, but
my bad. That shit was loud.
No. You're all good, bro. You're all good. Good.
What that music right there? That whatever music that was, that's going. Yeah, damn. I'm going to mute that.
No, you okay? Yeah, you okay? But look at that. Now, is that wrong for what? Is he wrong for that? He's being celebrated. He's coming in 6 girls at the same damn time. No future though, right?
I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, but doesn't this? Let me ask you a question. Doesn't this, and keep it full screen for a minute because you know what I'm doing over here. Isn't this what Sauce Walker was talking about though, right? He said how a nigga can impregnate because they all look about the same.
But that's true though. That's true though. A woman, we're not. That just goes back to we not built alike. We not equal.
You ain't equal. You ain't equal to my man right here. My man walking with confidence. He knows that them and his children. You see how he walking? He like, nigga, what?
Yeah. And that's a different. They look like they're in a different country somewhere. It's just over here in the Western world, though. Shit be so sad over here, man. It's ridiculous, man.
So how do you feel about this? Do you feel? And I know what you're gonna say, but I want you to tell the viewers though.
Like, as long as he can take care of him,
do it look like they're taking care of to you?
As long as he can take care of him, I don't know. Other weddings in other countries would be elaborate. It'd be, you know what I'm saying?
That look pretty nice.
It's very nice. That's what I'm saying. That's
my man look like he put together. You know what I'm saying?
So, as long as he can take care of the kid, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Now, I'm a man though. Women definitely will see something wrong with this.
I wish women would definitely see something wrong with it.
Women would definitely see something wrong with this. But in our country, in the Western world, which is obviously the US and the UK, our rules are a little different over here.
Yeah, I mean our rules are a little different. I do agree with that. But at the same time, I think now more than ever, right? Because like I said, we have situations now with so many different people, right? And I got something else. I'm gonna go ahead and because I want to show this part too. Let's get that right on the screen on the fully side.
Look at the comments though. 901 Variety for Sale says, very sad. The energy would be different. The energy would definitely be different if a woman had 6 men in bed at once. Disgusting.
But that's not natural though. I mean, like, listen, that's not natural. Like, hold up. First off, women are more like, even when we watch old like king and queen movies, right? Like shit like that. We watching old king and queen movies and shit. It's more natural. Women in the bed with a man flow together like fine wine. Like, you know what I'm saying? 6 men and 1 woman. Like, nah, man. That means
got another look. The women gonna get in the comments and be upset. You can tell. Look, Fluffy Honey. Look what she say. Y'all praise, see no wrong men for this kind of behavior, but belittle women for the exact same thing. Of course, a woman can't get pregnant by 6 different men at once, but have 6 baby daddies. But a man can impregnate 6 women at once. The shit is the same. It is totally different, man. It's not.
First off, it's not the same. What'd you say her name was?
Fluffy Honey.
Fluffy Honey. It's definitely not the same, boo-boo, because I'm gonna tell you why. These 6 niggas ain't gonna get along. He got his household in order. They all live together. They all get along. They all flow together. They all love one another. That's different. You think you're going to have 6 niggas in the house with 1 female and they all loving each other? And everybody, you know what I'm saying? First off, you definitely going to have some jealousy in the room because one nigga going to be fucking her harder than you, right? She going to love one nigga more than you. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like, like, come on. And then every nigga got his own personality. Like, who the alpha male in the room? You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna have to be some straightening established when baby girl at work. Nigga, we working it out. Nigga, I'm the first nigga in the room, nigga. I'm the first nigga to shower in the morning. Like, yeah, all that. Like, so what we talking about? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like females can flow together. All 6 females can get in the shower together.
Right.
6 niggas ain't getting in the shower together. Nigga, we scrapping.
They gay, nigga. They do.
We scrapping. We scrapping though. Like, bro, we scrapping. It ain't nothing else to talk about. 6 niggas get in the shower. Let's just go ahead and scrap it out. And we slipping in the shower, nigga.
Yeah,
we scrapping it out.
Not the same thing as 6 as one woman having
Like,
and
think about it. And then if it's 6 niggas, like if we're in a relationship, we're fucking raw. I'm not in a relationship, and I still have condoms, right? So at the end of the day, if I'm fucking you, and I'm nutting in you or something like that, then what? Then this nigga gotta follow me or vice versa? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Then if you have a child, who's the baby daddy? Like, who's the father? Like, if we're all in a relationship, you owe all of one of us a child. Yeah. Everybody got to get a child then. You know what I'm saying? So that means if you want 6 guys, like how this man got 6 girls, you're going to have to give us all a baby. Do you feel like that's fair, Trav?
For one woman to have 6, nope.
No. I'm saying, I'm saying, like, if we, how Fluffy just said, if the shoe was reversed, right? Basically, okay, let's reverse it. If I'm in a relationship and there's 6 of us, for one,
so when you gonna have your baby? So who when you gonna get your baby, first or last?
That's what we gotta scrap it out for. This is why do you think Lion Pride scrap it out first? Man. You notice that in the Lion Pride, because it's chicks in the Lion Pride. Yeah, they scrap it out to see who the dominant one is.
Oh, that's
and
how
he get the pussy first, he get the food first, and all like that, and everybody else know their place. So that means we all would have to scrap it out. All of us will have to scrap it out. Like, even if we wanted to be friends and we didn't want any violence or trouble, I still got to try to whoop on you and show my dominance, because that's my pussy first, and then y'all can have it afterwards. But it's just something about hearing your girl get stroked by another nigga and her moaning that just don't sit right with me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just don't sit right with me. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's different. A nigga, like I said, it's sometimes do a nigga make a noise.
You got to be in the cuckolding. You know what I'm saying? You got to be into that shit.
Into that. Like, if you're not into that, it just don't make sense. And I'm gonna tell you, if ladies, if this is what you ultimately want, you want to be even with niggas, I can guarantee you none of them females felt a certain type of way. I bet you all of them feel privileged to be pregnant by that man.
No, actually, if this is what this, so here it is, Donnie. If women want to be able to behave like this, there's either 2 things you're gonna end up with. You're gonna be by yourself for the rest of your life, or you're gonna end up with a simp ass nigga that you don't fucking like, a nigga that you finna run over.
You don't respect him.
You don't respect him.
Right.
It's gonna be one of the 2. You're gonna be by yourself, or you're gonna be with a man that you don't respect, shawty.
Right, because
ain't no way.
Like, look, I've dealt with women in the past who say they man is cool with them having a friend on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, like, them niggas
right. That's why
are coke holding motherfuckers.
They women don't respect them. They not manly enough.
Right.
They ain't put their foot down. So the women try that shit on them niggas. And they be so weak. They be so damn weak. They be like, okay, babe. Man, you get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Man, it just don't. Yeah. That shit right there. I don't understand that at all. Like, I don't understand that at all. How women want to compare sexually to men, and this is why I wanted to put this out there, bro. I wanted to put this out there because this is just like, everybody cool. How would that look if it was one woman pregnant and 6 niggas following her? You feel what I'm saying?
Send this out to a couple of people.
Yeah, like you feel what I'm saying, though, Trav? Like,
they would applaud her. They would applaud her. Women would be like, yes.
You know, no. You know what we would say?
Men gonna be like, man,
no. You know what we would say? We would say, who the baby daddy?
You know what I'm saying?
If it was reversed. Now, in this order, right, where it's the man and then all the women, we know who the baby daddy is, right?
Exactly.
If it was in reverse and it was one woman and 6 niggas, what would you say? Who the baby daddy?
She for the streets.
She for the streets, but who the baby daddy though?
She for the streets, nigga. Yeah, I feel you. Who the baby daddy though? Yeah.
Who the baby daddy? And it ain't all 6 of you niggas.
You know
So who the baby daddy is? So this is why it could never be like that. And it's like women need to understand that. It need to be like on some type of time where it's just a universal understanding. This is why. And I think I broke it down. I just had an epiphany with my own fucking self, right?
It's a double standard. That's all that is, man.
Yeah, it's just a double standard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but this next thing, get this next one up real quick here. You know what I mean? Who's my man right here? Like, yeah. And like, I just want to show like this what old girl did real quick before we run off into this other thing real quickly here. Now, is homegirl wrong? Let's get the first pick up. I mean, the first one right here.
What's about that?
Yeah. So, woman gets a girlfriend for her husband, and it saved our marriage. Trav, what they saying in the joint right here?
A Long Island woman sought out her doppelganger to bring into her troubled marriage in a bid to keep her philandering husband's eyes from wandering outside the home. Last year, Tamina turned to social media to find a lookalike to join her and Bryant in a polyamorous relationship. Tamina eventually connected with Australian model Kyra Johnson, with whom she bears an uncanny resemblance. Both gals sport high-top ponytails, big busts, and lush eyelashes. She went and got her lookalike and said, "Come join us." Now he got two. He got two of his chick, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely got Voltron.
But see, sometimes if that works for them, you know what I'm saying, that's what works. This obviously will not work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But if you know, she saw it,
but
she loved her guy that much though.
Let me ask you this though, like for people who are into this lifestyle, because I have a homeboy, shout out to my nigga Tyreek. He has a polyamor or whatever you call it relationship, and he's actually getting married to his. Both of them, he got kids with both of them and everything. He's getting married to his in a couple of months. I'm actually going to the wedding.
Okay.
They love each other. Like, I know for a fact. I've been knowing this man for about 5-6 years. I know his relationship is solid. It's built off love. They operate like a regular relationship and shit like that. So let me ask you, what stops this from being the norm? Is it jealousy? Because let me ask you this. If we had to just go by a woman and a man's nature, this is how it's supposed to be. How it came out. Like if we went back to the original times and shit like that, men would operate like this with a couple of wives. This was the original time, right? So if this was the original time, is it now that it's jealousy that would not allow this to be in the Western world amongst women? Because what else is it though? Let me ask you, what else is it?
Some people just don't want this for their life though. Everybody doesn't want a poly relationship, bro. All men don't want multiple women. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot to deal with, my nigga. And you got to be.
That is true. I mean, it comes with its ups and downs. But what I'm asking you is though, why wouldn't this? Why isn't this the majority? Do you think it has anything to do with jealousy amongst women? I would love to hear a comment. You know, I know we kind of light on the comment side today, but definitely love to hear.
It could, you know, women are possessive. Well, men are actually possessive. That's one reason why we don't want nobody else smashing off on our woman. Women are getting like that too, and you know, I can understand they be in love with you. Shit, they don't want to be hurt. They don't want their man doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be a certain type of person to be cool with this. So you know, everybody ain't built for that shit, bro. Everybody ain't built. And then, are they? Is that she says gets girlfriend for her husband? Are they touching? You know what I'm saying? Or what? Is it any bisexual activity going on between the women? I mean, you know, I don't really know that they damn sure look just alike too. I don't know how the situation is, but it could be. You know what I'm saying? But it just, you got to do what makes you happy.
I think also it's the bravado amongst niggas too. Like he even has that look like, yeah, nigga, I mean, it's just I don't know, bro.
But this is not hard to get though. it's easy to get a poly relationship. All you gotta do is be honest with chicks and tell them that's what you want. You're gonna get a woman to be like, yeah, I'm cool with that. You gonna get it, bro. As long as you know what I'm saying. If you go into anything with that mindset, like I'm poly, this is what I want. I don't want nothing else. You know, you're gonna get some no's, but you're gonna get that. Yes, it's gonna come, bro. It's gonna drop.
Especially if you a real nigga. If you a nigga that gravitates that type of energy that to where you can.
I don't think that got nothing to do with it, nigga. Because look, let me tell you something about the poly world. Most of them ain't know what you call a real nigga. Most of them is niggas that'll be squares, bro. You wouldn't even believe it. Like, how
I guess I used the wrong word. Though. I used the wrong word. I meant to say, like, if you can connect mentally with both chicks, like if you can connect mentally with both chicks, and both chicks are mentally like you're able to satisfy their mental, right? Because females, that's what they love the most. They want a man that can dive into their mental and that's interested in their wants and what they are aspiring to be and stuff like that. So as long as you can handle two mental relationships, I think you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but shout out to the lifestyle, man, whatever you trying to do. But like I said, ultimately, I don't think, like what our original point was, I feel that a man, that would have been weird seeing one woman and 6 niggas. I would have been like, who's the baby daddy? When I see one man and 6 women pregnant at the same time like that, I'm like, okay, he the baby daddy heading his tribe. Because that's what it is. It's really about procreation. He trying to procreate and bring his tribe to the fruition. Like at the end of the day, huh?
Everybody would have trashed old girl, man. If a woman,
niggas would have been like nigga, like you got 6 niggas, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just it don't equate, ladies. So you just got to stay in the place and just try to understand the man plight the best way you can. But this next situation, man, like I said, man, it gets spooky out here, bro. Like overall, it get real spooky. A lot of people don't understand the wicketry that really goes on behind the scenes and a lot of stuff that we are going through. And it makes me really understand that the human body is a machine, and it's something, bro. Like, it's like, yo, like I be wondering, like, yo, like my body took a lot of shit, because the more that I dig, the more that I see that they're doing. When I seen this right here, I was like, yo, like I got to talk about this, bro. Like, Trav, let's go ahead and just get this up. I know this is gonna freak a lot of people out.
You ain't drop it.
Oh, okay. If we go back up, it was the. Wait a minute. I got it. Let me go ahead and put it back.
Are we eating?
Let me go. Yeah, I put it.
I
put it back in. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So let's get this up right here, man, and y'all can see what's really going on out here.
To the living, you know the end is near. Check out this death chamber, this washing machine. They call it aquamation, where they liquefy the dead and then dump the remains down the drain to be recycled into the municipal water supply. And so people are drinking it, they're showering in it, they're doing their laundry in it, and this is happening in most states across the country. In most major cities, they're recycling dead people and feeding it to the living. What does that mean exactly? And they're grinding up the bones into powder. They call this calcium phosphate, which is going to be used for food processing, undoubtedly. Maybe in your vitamins. And so what are the implications when people start eating dead people, like cannibalism? Is there going to be kuru running around out there? Mad cow disease? What about in a spiritual sense? What is that like when you're eating and drinking dead people? Of course, they're spraying this on the food supply. Irrigation. They're using dead people as compost, and people are drinking it. So what does that mean? What does that feel like? When they're feeding the dead to the living, you know the end is near.
This is interesting.
Yeah. It's spooky. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at what is going on out here, just like, I mean, what do we do when you know, we have no control over our food, our water, and our natural resources. Like everything that they're doing to us, we don't have a choice. We have to kind of go with the punches, so to speak. And that's what I think is happening right here. Like, you know, like, yeah, I can see this being something that's happening. So basically, I think everybody has drunken a dead person. I've eaten the dead. Yes, I've done all that. Like I can see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think this is, you know, I always wondered, especially recently, everybody that's dying, you don't see no new cemeteries really getting built. And I was wondering, like, okay, so what's happening? Like, people are still getting buried. I don't hear about a lot of people getting cremated. Niggas still going to funerals and shit. But where are all the bodies going? And this is what it is. The bodies is going in my water, is going in my food, the air, fucking everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's nuts, bro. It's nuts. What do you say about something like this? Like what do you like? So when I die, I'm about to go on a nigga burger for sure. I ain't even going in the ground. I might just go ahead and just ask to be cremated anyway, bro. Just go ahead and keep my ashes. Like, no, I mean, I'm just go ahead and get it out the way. Cause I don't want to be in a situation to where it's like, damn, like, okay, I'm being cremated and being eaten. I'd rather my people keep my ashes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather it be something like that. You know, people keep my ashes and stuff and we can rock out like that. I don't want it to be to where I'm in somebody's burger or I'm in somebody's vitamin water. I don't want it to be like that.
No, I wouldn't mind the motherfucker putting my ashes in a taco and eating it. You know what I'm saying? I just think that'd be cool. I love tacos. You know what I'm saying?
Straight taco season and shit. No, they make you some taco season, nigga. That's what they do. Make you some motherfucking taco season. But yeah, so y'all better watch what y'all eating and drinking, man. It's getting spooky out this bitch, but they trying to turn us into goddamn. They doing all type of wickedry out on us, bro. Unbeknownst, you know what I'm saying? But this next thing though, bro, this is like the utopia for niggas, right? Like when you see this right here, this is something that you like, yo, like, bro, I wish I had a school like this, bro. And this is why, you know, like United States is not the best. When I heard this, I said, "Oh my God, this is utopia." Trav, run this shit.
School doesn't have any homework, tests, or any classes. At the Agora school in the Netherlands, life is super easy. For starters, everyone gets to customize their own desk, and these guys used a car. At Agora, students are allowed to use their phones and laptops whenever they want. A regular day at Agora goes something like this. First, students start brainstorming with their friends to find out what they should do that day. After that, it's project time, which can be in any of their major facilities, including woodshop. Then after lunch, there's this period called quiet time, where students are encouraged to meditate and sleep in these little pods. But I have to say the absolute best part of this school is the students get to decide when they start and when they go home. This school doesn't have any homework, tests, or any class.
That's all right.
Listen, shout out to the Netherlands, man. They got the best school in the world. Trav, would you love to go to a school like this?
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
be the best school ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
my
God.
kid would love this.
Look. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is what maybe school should be about, though. Because I used to stress out in school because I didn't get nap time.
Yeah, deadlines. Oh, I mean,
deadlines and stuff like that. If I could take a nap, because I used to fall asleep a lot in school. That was my thing. Nigga. I'd be in the back of the class, like, knock the fuck out. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, shout out to the Netherlands and how the Netherlands is rocking on the school time, man. Next thing, though, bro, like, if you're on vacation, bro, and I'm hearing about this a lot, like, this is going down a lot, Trav. Everywhere you going where this type of activity is happening. Your favorite monkey, man, is on a robbing spree. And let me tell you how they whopping, bro. Like, look at this, man, how they getting down, y'all. So y'all tripping right now. Y'all got to see how they moving.
Right like that. Oh, he was trained, bro.
Look, another one hop out. Like, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Look at that. Like, yeah. Yeah, give me that. Give me that.
The way they came in, though, like they were trained. He went straight for the bag. He was trained
straight for the bag. Look. He hopped back out. He take the bag, hide it. He coming right back out. Like, what's up?
Or was that the homie though that came from around the corner? Like, yep, got
yeah.
Don't even touch him. Don't even touch him. You know what I'm saying? It's like they trained.
This was organized, bro. It's organized, and this is why I believe, man, like monkeys, bro, can take over the world, bro. Because first off, a monkey bite nigga's gonna fuck you up. Them monkeys look like nigga, they would have bit the shit out of a nigga. You'd have been messed up. You know what I'm saying? You definitely would have been messed up. So shout out to the monkeys, man, because they listen. You better watch out when you on vacation. When you on vacation and you moving around, you know what I'm saying? Like you better leave them monkeys alone and shit, because they gonna get in that purse. You know, they're gonna get in that purse. But first off, I'm suing. If this happened to me on a resort, I'm suing the resort. Because first off, you ain't got signs about monkey robberies on the property. You know what I'm saying? So if monkeys ain't robbing shit on the property, then and you ain't got the sign up to let me know, nah, I can't rock with that, dude. I can't rock with that, dude. I can't rock with that.
That's a real stick up.
That's a real stick up. Like just the way he moving, crazy. Like bro, like look, he on one. Look, like you said, the other one hop out, boom, he go that way, and then look, boom, here come the other one. Yeah, bro, like organized. Look at that.
That's crazy,
man. Shout out to the monkey gang, nigga. Shout out to the monkey gang.
Yeah,
Trav, what would you have did in that situation? Honestly, Trav, if somebody would have snatched your bag, like you know how niggas wear purses and shit now. So just say you have one of those cross bags and you had your dope in there and your bread.
It's gone, my nigga. That shit gone. Monkey got
your bread, your passport, and your dope.
I mean, that shit gone.
Are you gonna risk getting bit?
I mean, you gotta do something. You gotta try to kick with them motherfuckers or something. I mean, I would rather get bit by one of them motherfuckers than a dog. So shit, pit bull get on your ass. It's hard to get off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
so you gonna try to make a move and get your shit back.
Hey, right. If I can, right quick, like the white man right here with his open toes on.
Yeah.
He tried to he was finna try to grab the monkey or grab the bag or something. But you gotta at least try. But then it's so strange and not common to see that you gonna kind of like be like, whoa, what the hell just happened?
Right.
Then you fucking around and be like the man with holding a camera phone. You trying to get this shit on camera. I'm trying to get my bag back, man. Goddamn.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my bag back, man. But yeah, shout out to the motherfucking monkey gang.
Somebody sent the monkeys at them folk.
Shit. Yeah.
Some people down there. Some people down there, they already got the monkeys trained, snatch and grab.
Yeah, the way the monkeys moving, like the way they moving on a different type of time. So yeah.
Man, they went straight for the purse. They went and grabbed a purse. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They knew what type of time they was on.
Facts. That's definitely what they did. But this next thing though, right here, man, like I gotta say, bro, when I seen this, man, and we done seen some crazy pics, like some self pics and stuff like that, couples and all like that. Like this right here would have to be the most craziest set of pics I've seen, bro.
Engagement photos,
bro. Like y'all check this shit out right here, bro. Like yeah, my man. Like, hold on, leave it there. You see what my man doing, bro? This is love right here, though, ladies. Like, if you ain't doing this with me, I ain't fucking with you. Like I ain't fucking with you. We gotta do something like this. This is what it is. If we ain't taking engagement photos like this, and I wonder if she in jail or something. What she got on?
I mean, they kind of matching though with the khakis. Yeah. They ain't in no jail. They just some crazy.
This is love and it's fun. Let's drop a bomb for the love.
Couple goals.
Yeah. That's couple goals.
They did something different outside. They thought outside the box on their photo shoot, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Because what you typically see is the same old shit. People trying to catch the golden hour and take pictures when the sun is setting and it looks golden outside and all that type of shit. They did, I commend them for that. They thought outside the box on their photos and shit. I think that's all right.
Yeah, I do think that is.
It is something different. I'm different.
Yeah, I do think that's something different, bro. Like when I seen it, I said, okay, yeah, this is this is different. This is different. You know, just peeping that out. Let's see. Let me see. Now, this right here, I would like to know, right? And like I said, it's crazy that we're getting so many different perspectives, right, from women. You know what I mean? I want to know, man, do a lot of women take showers? And homegirl got an interesting perspective on this situation right here, man. Like, let's go ahead and run this trail.
A lot of females do not bathe daily and they do not clean themselves daily. And so I can see why you asked that question. But me personally, oh baby, I'm gonna sit in the tub. Anybody who knows, baby, you can call me. I will be sitting in the tub for 3 hours. Like a lot of females do not bathe daily.
I don't think that's sanitary to sit in the tub for 3 hours. You're sitting in some dirty ass water.
Yeah.
I mean, baths I think baths be a little different though. It be cool sometimes, but the shower actually really is for cleaning purposes. When people take baths, because you're sitting in some dirty ass water. That little shit that you rub off your body is definitely in that water. At least when you're taking a shower, it is going down the drain. As long as your drain ain't stopped up. Because a lot of y'all got stopped. I'm tired of going to chick's house and they drain stopped up. I go in there and take a shower, and now goddamn my feet covered with water. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, we need to fix that. Ask for Drano. Go get you some Drano or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting all your hair down into the motherfucking into the drain. But yeah. So I kind of agree with it, Nani. From a man's perspective, I have had I've met women that I noticed took way less showers than I did as a man. No bullshit.
Yeah. That I mean, listen.
It was to the point where, you know, I done spent the night with you a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? I done hit my thing on both of them nights. You know what I'm saying? You can tighten your shit up probably one night. You know what I'm saying? So did I still go inside of it? Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, I still did. You know what I'm saying? So I hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. I mean, my take on this situation is I feel that, yeah, it's definitely women, and you know, women giving other women perspectives, right? We think that a lot of women hold themselves to the, you know, but your baddest chick ain't taking nothing but 3 showers a week. That's sad, man. 7 days in a week here. It's 7 days in a week here.
Well, I think got twins on it. What?
Twins on it. Twins, my nigga. Man. Now, this situation right here is getting out of control. Trav, I am highly disappointed, man, that they are doing the fucking King of the Jungle like this, bro.
Oh, wow.
Do we have, like people?
I'm going to pull this up, I'm going full screen. Let's go and play the audio.
We have transgender lions. Okay, like not really, but that's a female. Hear me out. So there have actually been a lot of cases of lionesses randomly sprouting manes that we used to think were only for males.
Wow.
And in 2016 in Botswana, 5 lionesses were discovered, each sporting manes, which is already weird enough since males mostly use manes as a flex for females. So this would be like a female moose growing antlers, except it didn't stop there. Basically, the lionesses started acting mad different, i.e. exactly like the males. These mane-wearing females would do things like roar and scent mark, which male lions often do to mark their territory. And like females do it too, but not as often as males, and definitely not as much as these ones did. And because obviously that wasn't boundary breaking enough, the mane females even started mounting other females in the pride. That's right, stud lions. The lore goes deeper because apparently at one point a rival pride had stolen the zebra one of them had caught. Don't you just hate when that happens? She would get her get back, and it involved murking 2 of the cubs of the rival pride, which again, typical male behavior, pretty rare for a female. And the reason? Scientists believe it could be a high level of testosterone doing it. And they say that because one lioness in a zoo, Emma, suddenly spawned a mane after a problem with her ovaries caused her testosterone to skyrocket. But for the most part, the mane females were said to be healthy and they're doing all right for themselves. And that's all you can really ask for. So yeah, the more you know. Did you know?
Interesting.
That is very interesting.
The gay shit is trickling down to the animals.
Yeah, it's to the animals, bro. But they putting it in their food and stuff like that, bro. They're fucking with the genetic code. Like at the end of the day, it should not be animals that are, you know, like you said, those are female. Dog, it just don't get no crazier than that, man. What's actually going on, man, with the lion pride, man? Look at the male and the female. Like he like, yo, this like my sister. Like he don't probably give a fuck. He like, okay, you sprouting the mane, but you got a pussy. Oh, I'm hitting it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Like, right? Like it's crazy, but yeah. Shout out to the lion pride, man. They fucking with the genetic code.
Crazy, man.
The genetic code is definitely getting messed with. Now, this right here, track, you know, we just running through these joints, bro. But this right here, man, is fashion that went out of control to me, bro. Like this right here. Now, this is some high-end shit, but how much weirder are we going to get? Like, that's what I would like to know. Like, I want to know how much weirder are we going to get when it comes to fashion and when it comes to things that we're going to accept in our reality, right? Fuck culture.
Your boy Jaden Smith, the shit he had on at the Louis Vuitton fashion show shit. Did you see
that?
Oh,
yeah. We got to get that up. Let's get that up next. Go ahead and search for that because I meant to have that in there. I'm sorry. Let's get that pulled
What the fuck?
I don't understand. Listen, and this is high-end fashion, bro. This dude right here, man, is a world-renowned. I forget his name, but he's like the dude. Yeah, Daniel. Ostrom. Yeah. So like, he's at the fashion show, bro. Like, and look, like, so this is the swag right here, bro. Before you go out that night, you gotta bust it out the paint. You gotta bust it out the paint before you go out. This is ridiculous right here, bro. In the name of fashion, is this what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in fuck I'm going out. You couldn't pay me to put that on. I got paint. I'm smelling like paint. Like, does the paint have a certain fragrance to it, or what?
This is ridiculous. I thought his walk off was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just really did something, man. Like he looking, like he just walk out like, yeah, I did that. Yeah.
This is terrible right here.
I'm gonna try to
like,
find the James Smith shit right quick, like, dog, because that shit that was so weird, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, that's on act.
Like James Smith, man. What are you doing, my guy? Because I don't know what that shit was. Well, that shit even the shirt.
I mean, I dropped a video on that on the page. I mean, my man was definitely on some weirdo ass shit. I'm trying to see, like, yeah, I'm on jump page right here, see if I can see it. It's out there.
Like, what was that? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's what you call demasculating the male right there. Emasculating, you know what I mean? Like that. I mean, that's exactly what it is right there.
Then you had to sign up for that shit.
Yeah, that right there is the worst. But while you looking for that, let's go ahead and get into the next little topic right here. Now, this right here, like I feel like personally, a lot of people are celebrating it, but it's to me, this is the biggest L. Everybody's celebrating this shit. Like, oh, it's a win for hip hop. My man finally got touched. But did he really get touched? First off, was this a setup?
We're gonna use our own shit for that one.
Okay.
That's how they supposed to treat you. Mickey Mouse ass, clown ass nigga. Go ahead. Take a picture. Go ahead. Take a picture. I want to be famous now, nigga. I want to be famous. Fuck, nigga. Yo, nigga, jump 6'9", bro. Yo, homie, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a fan, bro. Yo, I'm a fan. I'm just saying, bro. You fan, bro? I know, but I need to tell me. I know. I ain't jumping, bro. I'm saying. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Goddamn shit. Oh, y'all know y'all like them effects. Here, yo. Shout out.
Yeah, I love them effects, man. Shout out to my nigga Trav throwing the effects on the page.
Yeah.
If y'all don't
But
follow,
they lumped
this
his ass up though, bro. They lumped them up, my nigga. They for real. So what are you saying? Do you think this was some stage shit, Donnie, or do you think this was
I
actually,
mean,
like,
the more I look at
real
it, I look at it as more of a humiliation ritual. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things to where, like, you know, it was meant for him to get his ass whooped. I mean, for him to, like, where did this dude come from? Why wasn't he there when he was getting whooped on? He so happened to just pop up right when it was done.
Who, the nigga with the phone? That's recording? He was I think he was with them.
No, I'm talking about the nigga he walked out with. It was supposed to be security or whoever it was.
Was he supposed to be 6ix9ine security, or was he supposed to be
like he was somebody
that worked at the
I mean,
gym?
he was somebody's security. He was somebody's security. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, this situation right here is to me, I look at it like yo, like I look at it like more of a humiliation ritual. The more I look at it like it's just staged. But if we looking at it from a lens of it's not staged, I look at it like, how can hip hop culture take a victory for this? These dudes allegedly got on this man because he disrespected Puerto Rico in a baseball game.
Oh, that's what that
You
was.
know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a situation to where, like, look how dude walked up all casual, like he knew, like, you know, like, all right, the beating over, let me get him out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I said, it's just a lot of weird shit going on in that whole little ad. But this was a retaliation dealing with the Puerto Rican baseball game for the World Series. You know what I mean? So if anything, shout out to Puerto Rico for standing on 10, because, you know, Mexicans and Puerto Ricans don't get along. So shout out to them for standing on 10 for this. But, you know, hip hop culture, you can't take no victory for this, because what this show was, if this wasn't staged, is that 6ix9ine doesn't have any federal protection around him. So all the times that 6ix9ine's been hollering, he's outside, y'all ain't touch him. Y'all always blamed it on police. Nah, nigga, obviously he can be touched if this ain't staged. And this is why I believe it's staged, because it's either it's staged or y'all niggas is pussy, because y'all should have been got at 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine been out here. His family been out here. His girl been out here. If this was really on some gangster shit, like in real life, somebody would have been touched. The mob would have touched somebody. They couldn't have got you. They would have got somebody in your family. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of this shit, I feel like it's staged. But if you saying it ain't staged, then this shows that y'all dudes ain't moving accordingly. You know what I mean? Because if they can touch 6ix9ine, why can't y'all touch 6ix9ine?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, Danny. Yeah, I feel him. I feel you. I never thought about it like that. As far as a win for hip hop, that shit didn't even cross my mind, for real.
I mean, because hip hop was chiming in on it. All the hip hop artists, like,
because he's a hip hop artist, obviously. That's why niggas were trying, and then we know his situation on, you know, what he did.
Yeah. So a lot of the hip hop artists is chiming in, taking like celebrating, like not the fans, like this the hip hop artists. And also, I'm gonna tell you, if I'm 6ix9ine, I would immediately got on camera and said, yeah, I've been telling y'all I'm outside. I ain't never had federal protection. These niggas was pussy. This was an outside incident. We got into it. This was about some baseball shit. Had nothing to do with none of them pussy ass rappers. I still got bread. I still got bucks. I would have flexed all my money. You know what I'm saying? And I would have left it at that. I've been like, look, I got jumped. What was I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, I got jumped. Y'all didn't see the whole thing. These niggas jumped me. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and that makes him more of a sympathetic figure, because he's getting jumped. If this was some real shit, dude right here looked like homie's father. The other dude should have just said, yo, man, let's just shoot the fade. Let's just shoot the fade one-on-one. And then if we would have got
the other video, did you see the other video where they were like plotting on that nigga? Like, they got more video footage of
I seen it when they was walking in and how dude called him.
Yeah,
I seen that.
Some weird shit they got going on, man, with this shit.
Mm.
But who's next? Gunna?
Yeah, it gotta be.
Should Gunna be worried? Is Gunna, because you know what? We don't see, do Gunna move around in Atlanta like that? I don't think Gunna's in Atlanta. I think
They're not looking. I don't think niggas is checking for Gunna like that. I think if niggas ran up on Gunna, would they try to get footage? Yeah. But I don't think they would try to get, beat him up like that. Like 6ix9ine, like I said, this allegedly spawned from a situation from a baseball game. But even if it was some shit, 6ix9ine been taunting niggas, all type of shit. Gunna ain't doing none of that. Even though he allegedly might have snitched, he ain't doing what 6ix9ine was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, he ain't doing what 6ix9ine was doing, or whatever the case may be. This right here, though, man, Trav, when you look at this, bro, and I want to ask, like, can anybody say something? This right here, is this the ultimate goal you really don't want to waste? Like that shit is crazy. Like,
whoa, that's crazy.
Like, yeah, she ain't got no waist, but oh my god, like
she got that thing on her waist though.
Yeah, that's crazy though, right there.
That's crazy. I'm like the person in the comments. Is this healthy? That is. I don't know about that.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even want. Like I want a little bit of a waist. I mean, come on, like
you know what I'm saying? Something to grab.
Yeah, I mean, you just hips. You ain't got no waist. Like that shit look bad. Like I don't know how.
They're like the ant body.
Yeah.
I can imagine this is probably how Tiny look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, this is not body goals for any woman. Please, ladies, do not let this person influence you to ever look like this right here. We love your curves and your humps, your little lady lumps, whatever y'all want to call that shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't it right here. If you're gonna be slim, you need to be slim all over.
All over. Like that.
It would look weird. She got a fat booty, but that shit just look weird though. You know what I'm saying?
Very weird.
That should look weird as hell, like alien type shit.
So I think one of the biggest caps, right, as we move forward, was we hear all these numbers with this OnlyFans shit, right? A lot of this shit, we hear about all these numbers, hundreds of millions of dollars, 50, 60, 70 millions of dollars, Bad Baby making extraordinary amounts of money. But Black China obviously responded to rumors of her making $250 million off OnlyFans. Now I'm gonna let the interviewer obviously tell y'all exactly, because Black China, shout out to Black China. She could have capped, right? But I think she kept it 100. You know what I'm saying? And she said what she made. But when y'all hear how drastic the number was off, I think that's what's gonna shock a lot of people, man. Let's run this clip right here, Trent.
Deactivated your OnlyFans account.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear that was the source of a lot of your money. And I want to just clear this up right now because there is a $239 million discrepancy right now going on.
I see that.
You have. So April 2022, you said you made $1 million from it in 2021. But now I'm seeing reports that are saying 240 million. What's the actual number?
The actual number, it was close to 2 million within a 2-year span. So I opened it in 2020. So right when the pandemic had hit, I had opened it because I was like, oh my gosh, like what's about to happen? And I had just recently did a TV show called Only Cams where I produced it and filmed on it just a little bit. So it kind of like gave me the leeway to kind of doing it because it was something that I didn't want to do at first. But at the time,
you also deactivated your OnlyFans account.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shout out to Black China. Yeah. I mean, almost 2 M's, Now, there's a lot of other women who are claiming that they've made, and I've seen a lot of other women say that they made more. But I think in this situation with Black China, it was smart to say 2 million anyway, because shit, maybe the taxes was involved. You know what I'm saying? But I can't see Black China just making $2 million though. She's a celebrity.
Yeah, but it depends.
I would have thought it was way more than 2 million.
It depends on what she got going on. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Black China is on there really going hard on the OnlyFans, planning a vagina, squirting, all that kind of shit? Do you think she is having that kind of content that's gonna bring that kind of crowd? You know what I'm saying? Or what is she doing? Because some people might go on her shit and be like, "Oh, this motherfucker she in bathing suits. I don't want to see this shit," and they not resubscribed. Then they gave her the little money for 1 month. Shit over with. Some men might like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I know
it could be like that.
You know, but most of the time it's really for the real butt naked. You feel me? The real uncensored butt nigga. If you're not, of course you got people on there that's into fitness and got cooking channels and shit like that. But we know what OnlyFans is for. It's for the taking off the clothes. You know what I'm saying? You give me some footage so I can pull one out. If I can't get none tonight, I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I got a little too serious about it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
But
yes, you did.
I think 2 million is reasonable. What your girl, what her name is? Bad
Baby.
Bad baby. What she said? She made 30 million or something like that? Or something like that. And then she chumped niggas off. Said, nigga, y'all niggas should go to jail, nigga, for watching a young girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely chumping niggas off with that.
Like,
I mean, shout out to Black China, man. She made a couple of dollars, but I'm glad that she cleared up those rumors because
check this out, Donnie. I know personally a couple of the ladies here in Atlanta that do great numbers on their OnlyFans. We ain't talking about no millions, but if they keep it going, they're gonna hit it. You know, they probably doing 20,000 a month. But they active on that shit. You know what I'm saying? They dropping videos on that bitch every day, 2-3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? They got niggas tipping them. So they got niggas tipping their ass on OnlyFans while paying for the subscription fee. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, one woman can make a great living. It just depends on how hard she's willing to go.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't willing to go hard, don't even do it. Because you got motherfuckers on there.
But I think
not their ass
numbers.
You know right.
I think the inflated numbers, though, a lot of motherfuckers is getting inflated numbers. It's good that she came back down to earth with the numbers because you got to think an expiring woman, right? That's trying to get into that game. She hearing them type of numbers. She like, oh shit, if I can make X amount of dollars. I know chicks that got OnlyFans and they shit struggling. They be lucky to get 500 a month.
Yeah, they ain't going hard. They ain't promoting shit right. A lot of people don't even know Twitter is what you use to promote your OnlyFans because Twitter is the only social media platform that that's uncensored. You can show whatever you want to show on Twitter. So motherfuckers that's eating, they promoting on Twitter. They putting little clips up, little 5-second clips of them playing in their pussy or something like that, or getting thunder dusted by some nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they attract they fans. A lot of women don't want to put no effort into this shit. They just think a nigga's supposed to find out that they got their pussy online. How is a person supposed to find out? What, you gonna send out a group text? And then your mama and your daddy gonna be going to your OnlyFans like, this is what my daughter doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could definitely it could definitely be.
You gotta know how to do it. But if any of y'all need any OnlyFans, so I specialize in OnlyFans content, OnlyFans management, you know what I'm saying? I got you covered. All you got to do is just email Trav, you know, and I got you for real. I'm shooting your OnlyFans content, all that. I'm not trying to be involved. No, you can't get me on camera doing none of that. Yeah.
But you shooting the content. You gonna shoot the content.
I'm shooting the content. I'm talking about it's gonna be in 4K. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it right. I'm gonna direct you and tell you what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? If you need a little guidance, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gonna have down people in now. Talking about no. Tell her come over here, Trap. Tell her come over this way. Tell her move right there for the camera. Get that shot right now. Put the asshole, put the butthole. We need the butthole to be in focus. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you need to get your asshole bleached before you put it back on camera.
Enough of the OnlyFans talk right here. But you know, this thing right here, man, this next thing we're gonna talk about real quick before we get into the fuckery and shit, right? this right here, man, I think is crazy because I always wondered, like, man, as a former basketball player, right? Like I hooped in 120 time, people. Yes, I got buckets. I definitely got buckets. Um, the one thing I have problem with now is like, leg pain and stuff like that. I think people who really ran the court and stuff like that, they get a lot of leg pain. And what this man is doing right now at the age of 38 to be able to still run like he hasn't lost a step, I always wondered, was there something else with it? And this right here, I think to hear this man say that is crazy, man. Let's hear my man speak on my man LeBron James.
If the world understood what LeBron did, like other basketball players will hear what LeBron does and go, well, yeah, but that doesn't matter, right? It's like a baseball player. You're hitting a stick out of the way. It doesn't matter. It's like, no. If you knew what these performance enhancers did, then you would know why it does matter.
What do you think he's
there's
doing?
only one. We have the same drug guy, if you will. I know exactly what he's doing. But there's only one golfer.
Please tell.
There's only one golfer. I'm not going to, but there's only one golfer that follows the big three. And the big three is EPO, growth hormone, testosterone. That's the Lance Armstrong diet. There's one golfer, and it's Tiger Woods. Like, yes, it does matter. People will say that all the time, but it doesn't matter. John Daly, one of these. It matters. EPO matters. It's the reason LeBron takes it. It matters. And if other basketballers understood what it did, EPO increases your red blood cells, which gives you endurance so you can play all game long. You can shoot in the fourth
More
quarter
red blood
just like
cells,
you
more
shot in the
oxygen
fourth
in your red
minute.
blood
Yes.
cells. Okay,
Yes.
got you.
It's the king of performance enhancers.
Donnie.
Man, I always figured this though. It never was a point where I looked at it and I was like, yo, like I don't see this being true. Like, nah, like for my man to be playing at this level that he's playing at 38, about to be 39 years old this year.
Get that nigga that juice, boy.
They're giving him the juice.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't care what nobody say.
And like my
that
man
nigga still
said,
dominate. He still dominate. He's still dominate.
Still one of
You
your
know
top,
what I'm saying?
one of your favorites. Jordan wasn't nobody. Kobe, nobody doing it like LeBron at this age, at this
You want to
level.
get out that nigga way. You see that nigga running at you coming down the court. You want to kind of get out his way.
You kind of want to
You
move.
know what I'm
out the way.
saying? You want to move out of the way, bro.
move.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to move.
So
You wanna move.
I think he on some kind of peds. Ain't no telling what it is, but it's something though. I think a lot of athletes that perform at a high level eventually go that route. Even if they don't want to. I don't want to say they could be forced to, but they could be forced to by the check, by that almighty dollar. That money could make you go ahead and get
LeBron
into
is
these
a
supplements.
$1 billion brand in himself. So it's like it's important for him to keep playing, and he has goals to play with his son. His son is graduating this year. He still has a year of college he got to go through as of now with the rules set in. So LeBron got to play at least another 3-4 years, and I don't see LeBron retiring on the decline. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like to where you're like, man,
like a
LeBron
Tom. So
don't even look the
do you think Tom Brady retired on the decline since
he had a bad year to me?
His last two though. He lost the last two. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really he didn't get the way he needed to be. So yeah. But shit, LeBron James ain't won no damn chip, nigga, in how many years? The Lakers have been lackluster. And he even tried to build team to put players in. They still didn't perform. We thought he was gonna have a legendary team when he had Carmelo, Russell Westbrook. Oh man, we thought they were finna do something. They did nothing. They went wood. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So,
it definitely went wood.
It went wood.
It definitely went wood. I mean, that situation right there, man, it's only for speculation. Obviously, LeBron won't be outed by the NBA because the NBA does the best job in protecting their players. Unlike baseball, where baseball outed Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire, and football has outed a couple of people. Basketball protects their players. So we'll never know if LeBron ever was on PEDs. You know what I'm saying? But it's interesting to know that, that might be why he's so fucking superhuman. But yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, that's up for speculation. But one thing that's not up for speculation is the fuckery. Obviously, man, this shit has no bounds. It has no morals, no nothing, man. If it's in your way, it's gonna sweep you like a fucking tornado. Believe it. This situation right here, man, like I want to know, how would you feel if your significant other made a comment like this about you or the joint? Trav, man, please do the honors.
In the caption, it says, "You may not be the hottest person I've ever been with, or the smartest, or the funniest. You might suck in bed. You may not be the best partner, but I love you because you love me. To many more years." Interesting. Is this a trans woman, Donnie?
I don't
think so. Like, I don't. But with technology, ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, it looked like this is her talking about him. So he's not her first choice. You know what I'm saying? This is actually kind of fucked up. If I was in a relationship and my old lady said some shit about me like this, I would be devastated.
I would
didn't mean to hit the applause, but yeah, that shit, that's crazy as hell.
I would definitely be hurt. This would be a situation to where I would be scarred.
ATL here. So there's somebody in Atlanta. I'm finna look their ass up. That's on Facebook too. ATL here.
Yeah, ATL here, man. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know who did her makeup, but please do not shout yourself out.
That's why I said, is this a tranny?
No, it ain't no tranny. Definitely ain't no tranny. But like I said, man, that's just I feel like the comment was totally disrespectful.
Totally disrespectful, bro.
So, yeah. But like I said, homie, like, maybe she the breadwinner. This might be a beta male situation. Dude look like he got beta male tendencies. When I look at him, that's what I feel.
I agree. I agree.
He has beta male tendencies. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say that. This next thing though, man, and I feel bad, and this goes to show you it's not about the bread, bro. Women ultimately don't care about the money. They want to be with somebody that makes them happy and makes them feel good. And sometimes the person that makes them feel good is your best friend, is your person right next to you. You know what I'm saying? That's who. This right here, man, is creepy right here, bro. Let's go ahead and run this while my man wigs, man. Sad day.
2013, you have a best friend. His best friends, you and him have been best friends for a very long time. Okay. Now, with this, you meet at the same time a woman that will become your best friend, a woman that will become your wife, a woman that will become the mother of your children. And then 10 years later, you find that your two daughters, maybe both, but as of right now, definitely one, they may not be yours. This comes from inside the Warriors organization, friends in the NBA, gossip individuals. Andrew Wiggins' wife has been having an affair with his best friend for the better part of 10 years, and neither one of his kids, but definitely one, is not his kid. It's his best friend's kid. Imagine 2013, you have a best friend, his best friends, you and him have been best friends for very.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Best friend been killing his old lady.
That shit is interesting. And no, not even killing his old lady.
Got her pregnant.
And maybe both the children, definitely one of them is not yours. That is the ultimate. And this is what I'm saying, bro. Women do shit that a nigga wouldn't even do. Like some of the shit that y'all do, bro, like that right there. This man, Andrew Wiggins, is generational wealth. The friend is along for the ride. He'd be lucky to have a couple of M's in his account because that is Andrew Wiggins' friend. He probably taking care of him. Andrew
Yeah,
Wiggins, if you pull up his contract, he's making $100-something million. And he's made over $200 million in the NBA. Like, is we serious right now? You know what I mean? And that just go to show you, bro. Like that, and like not just one, but two. Like, nah. I mean, this is a horror story. And look, I'm gonna tell you something. If Andrew Wiggins plays ball the rest of the year, like if he dogs the rest of the year, you don't see no fall off, and he's like a reason why the Warriors, get back to the championship and stuff like that. He got to be the strongest minded nigga I've ever seen in my fucking life. That would fuck up my game. I would have to sit out the rest of the year.
Yeah, that would too. You got to do something about that.
I got to get some straightening. I got to sit out the rest of the
year. Exactly.
I got to get some straightening. I got to get some straightening. I'm whooping me and this nigga. We working, nigga, off camera. I'm sitting out the rest of the year, nigga. We working. Fuck all that. Like I got to get some straightening, bro. But that's a horror story. I feel so bad for Wiggins. Like I said, for her to have kids, and then he probably was thinking for the longest, maybe this was my kid. Like I just don't know. I don't know. First off, Wiggins, the best friend need to be the ex-friend. I would hope homeboy is just cut off. I really do. I hope the homeboy just is not your friend no more. There's nothing you can tell me. I'm taking, if I can, I'm trying to sue you. I'm trying to take every dollar I've ever gave to you. I'm trying to get it back somehow. And I want you to suffer for the rest of your life. That's just what it is. And with old girl, obviously, if he signed the birth certificate, he fucked up. He got to take care of both babies anyway. So I think that's why I said the man just takes the L all the way around, bro. Just to be honest, the man takes the L all the way around. This situation, though, right here, and I had to end the fucking with this. This had to be, and this goes to show, bro, if you was a pastor, y'all motherfuckers get away with everything, bro, in the name of healing and blessing people. But this takes it to an all-time high. I definitely want to show this right here, bro. Like, let's this is crazy right here.
South African pastor heals people by farting on their faces.
Oh, wow.
This is Pastor Christ Penelope of the Sevenfold Holy Spirit Ministries doing what he does best. And believe it or not, he's so popular for his fart healing that he often has a waiting list that goes up to as long as 2 months. Some people even collect his farts in jars. And when they asked him how he came up with this technique, he explains that it was inspired by something he read in the Bible. It started with Master Jesus when he stepped on Peter. It is a demonstration of God's power. Just like God made Adam go into a deep sleep, it is a similar thing. And he also noted that it's important for the fart to be near their nose so that the healing power can enter a person's body properly. And he also doesn't like when he calls what he does farting, because in his words, he doesn't fart on people, he heals people. This South African pastor heals people by farting on their...
That's some stinking ass healing.
that definitely is some stinking ass healing. That ain't no sexual healing. That's some stinking ass healing right there. Like that's exactly what it is. And I don't know what to say about that. And he has a waiting list. He has a waiting list. I think that's the saddest part of it all right there, that my man has his own waiting list.
This is crazy, man.
Like he has his own waiting list. You can't.
South Africans, y'all gonna have to take the L on this one. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about this one, right? Man really sitting on somebody's head, bro. Like he finna give a motherfucker the pink eye. You know what I'm saying? For real. This is some pink eye shit right here, man. Like this is ridiculous. With them pants on. Them pants need to be a crime. For real. But it is what it is, Donnie. You letting the nah, I know you ain't. I already know you ain't.
I know you gonna let the pastor fart right in your goddamn mouth.
I'm not, dog. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? It was a woman, maybe she was smoking. You know what I'm saying? But when that poop come out, you got to get up off me.
So this right here, man, like with the fuckery, bro, I got to listen. Now, first off, I want to give a disclaimer. I feel sorry for the lady, right? But the way she tells this story, she took it well. You know what I'm saying? She took it well, and that's why we giving the man the fuckery for this, man. But this goes to show you the length of what niggas will do to impress a woman.
I dated this guy for several months. Everything was going great. I was super happy. And I told him I was pregnant. I thought this was going to be good news. Turns out I'm the side piece. Turns out the apartment that he had was an Airbnb. He kept taking me to the same Airbnb. The girl he lived with, she paid for his car. She was paying his rent. That's how he had all this money to take me out on these nice dates and get this Airbnb. So when I got pregnant and he left me, I found her on Facebook and told her, and she kicked him out. And he asked if he could live with me. So if you don't look deep, that's why. And guess what? When we were dating, I asked all these questions. I didn't get a transparent answer. So you have to educate yourself. You can't depend on other people to tell you the truth.
I don't know. City Boys up one, my nigga. I can't say. bruh.
No, he lost. Because hold up. First off, he lost because homegirl doubled back and goddamn got with the real chick, you know, the chick that, you know, he was getting, and she kicked him out, and then dude tried to move in with her. So he ended up being a poo butt ass nigga that lost his situation. Now, if you a nigga that is able to still stand on 10 after your chick leave, then so be it. But if you a nigga that nigga, you gotta go to the street, like you for the street, because she gonna say you for the street. You know how that shit go. You for the street, and you gotta live back on the street and beg motherfuckers for you to live somewhere. It's all bad.
That's the L. That's a huge L that he just took.
That's an L. So homie called an L. Yeah. She ended up catching the victory in the end. But you know, she was pregnant. Now
she got a child out of wedlock though. Well, not even that. She got a baby by a nigga that don't want her, bro. You know what I'm saying? So who really took the L? You feel me?
He definitely took the you know, he took
the
like
L. Both of them took an L though, for real.
But he told her she was the side piece after she got pregnant. He was
after
like,
she got pregnant.
And that nigga was renting that same Airbnb. He was ready. He had that shit on.
That ain't no. That's actually, I can see some niggas doing that though. You know what I'm saying?
That's
kind of
like a lot of niggas doing that.
That's kind of like
a lot of niggas doing that.
Check this out. My barber got a car on Turo, and he rents it to the same person. And he said that the person rents the car so it looks like, you know, whenever he in town, he drive the same car. It look like it's his shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess the same thing with Airbnb. You know they coming into town. You got them go on book the Airbnb. Boom, like you at the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it
makes
sense.
That's exactly what it is. But yeah, I mean, you know, I think, you know, he definitely took an L with that. I think that was the whole thing. It was definitely an L involved in that. I don't see that being a win for him ultimately, because now he back on the street. He fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So definitely not a L. Definitely was an L. I would say that for sure. This next thing right here on a funny note though, right? Like on a funny note, man, like this right here, man, is crazy. This go to show, man, that when you are in a drunken state, there's another spirit that's inside of you, man. And you just, you know, everybody feels sorry for you. Everybody's like wondering
1-year-old
what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even animals pick up on that, because this got to be the craziest shit. Like, Trav, this is something your ass would do right here, by the way.
It was insane. A 21-year-old man entered the lion enclosure at the Delhi Zoo. You ever have that one friend who just gets too drunk and he becomes invincible? Well, that's this guy or whoever he hangs out with. This guy's sitting on a log like just a hammered asshole. And then the lion comes over and is like, hey, man, I'm the king of this spot. Now, you'll never guess what happens. You think this guy would get eaten, right? His drunkenness ends up saving him. It's like his superpower. What's the number one thing you should do when a lion comes up to you? Well, if you're hammered like this guy, don't back down. You cuck that lion. He sunned that lion. He said, hey, son, over there. The lion pushed him at first, but then the man was so hammered drunk. He said, are you pushing me, man? King of the what? And then he said, get over there, lion. And the lion was so confused that he went. The man's a resident of Bihar, and I guess he climbed a bamboo barrier to get in and then woke up to a very angry lion. Turns out no one was hurt. No one was harmed. And I want to be this drunk. All right, this video is insane. A 21-year-old man entered the lion enclosure at the Delhi Zoo. You ever have that one friend?
Yeah, that's interesting right there.
Hey man, but that hey, look at homie though. Do you see him though? He like, man, what's up? Like, you know,
right
like,
there in the face of that motherfucker too.
Like, what's up?
Lion walk off on his ass.
Yeah, bro. You see what was going on, bro? Look. You see what he told the lion, bro? You see what he tell him? Oh man, hold up, bro.
It looked like the lion bowed down though. For real.
What you think happened, bro? The lion did bow down. What is you saying? He did bow down. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, look, man, dude got to be the bravest nigga on wax right here, bro. He got to be the bravest nigga on wax. This right here, too, Trav. Hold on. We got a lot of fuckeries for the people today, bro. I'm sorry, bro. We covered a lot of these for the fuckery. This right here, just real quickly, bro. Is this a disrespect or a respect to Michael Jackson? This is just what I want to know. Can you give me this, man? Can you play this?
He like him Atlanta shit. Counter Road. Goddamn it. Shit. Oh, and that deal.
Oh man, that shit is too funny right there, man. Yeah, this is also too funny, man, right here. So you know how it's a homie just going around be interviewing motherfuckers, asking them the craziest shit right here. So motherfucker asked, like, yo, would you take $250 in food stamps, or would you take a date with Soulja Boy? And look what everybody like. I would feel so disrespected.
Food stamps or dinner with Soulja Boy?
Food stamps.
Food stamps? What the fuck?
250 food stamps.
250 in food stamps. I'm gonna pick the food stamps only because Soulja Boy's not nobody. I could have dinner by myself. Food stamps.
The food stamps.
Food stamps. I don't give a fuck about that corny ass nigga. 250 in food stamps. I don't give a fuck about no Soulja Boy. 250 in food stamps.
Give me the food stamps. I can't make some chicken Alfredo.
I didn't do that Soulja Boy lean since I was 12. Give me the food stamps. I'm taking food stamps. Fuck that nigga. Who is that? 250 in food stamps. 250 in food stamps.
Food stamps. I can finesse 250K out of Soulja Boy. Fuck is you talking about? 250 in food stamps? Be for real.
Bitch, I'll take the food stamp. All right, 250 the food stamp. Food stamps. 250.
Food stamps, nigga. I want to see what Soulja Boy. One Soulja said she could. Hold on, what Soulja Boy said? Goddamn.
I never touch y'all hoes. New Jersey, nigga. What you talking about? Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all broke ass niggas. Y'all sad hoes couldn't come out with dinner with me if y'all wanted to. Y'all nigga got me fucked up. Boy, y'all bitch ass better stop
Big
playing
Soul.
with my name.
Big
I ain't never
Draco.
coming to y'all city. Y'all nigga gonna broke. Nigga.
Big Draco. Big Draco got mad about that one, Donnie.
Yeah, he definitely got mad about that one, bro. That was something. No, that was something to get mad about, though. You know, that was something to get mad about. This last one, though, man. Now, this is sad, bro. And this goes to show the limits that a man would do. Like, I don't know if this had, like, when I seen this, I said, yo, is this the most grimiest shit I've ever saw? Like, is this the most grimiest shit a nigga ever did to a chick? I just really want to know.
Woman finds out her supposed dead husband is alive and living in Mexico with another woman.
Department calls you and tells you that they have recovered your husband's body and he is dead by apparent suicide. So you and your family plan his funeral, and everyone is shocked that this happened. but you're on bad terms with your ex-husband's family, so you stay in California and they stay in Florida while they plan the funeral. And you don't go to the services in Florida because his family said it'd be way too traumatic if you were to show up because you guys were on bad terms because you were in the middle of a divorce with your husband. So throughout this entire process, you talk to a coroner's office, you talk to a funeral home, you make arrangements, you even pay for things. And you believe that on January 22nd, your husband took his life and it is now March. And you spend months grieving and you even think about unaliving yourself because you feel like you're the one that did it. And one day you go on live on TikTok and someone tells you to check your DMs because they have information regarding your husband. And you open the DM only to find out that your husband is not only alive, but he is living in Mexico with his mistress of 6 years, who he's been having an affair with. Put a finger down if the Miami-Dade Police Department calls.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's deep.
Drop a bomb for that shit, bro. Like that shit is like, that shit gotta be like,
Yeah, that's a
like, do
hard
you
one.
feel like now, do you feel like in your forefront, right? For what you can think, do you feel like that was some of the most grimiest shit you've ever heard of, my nigga?
It's definitely grimy. I ain't gonna say the most, not the most extreme, but definitely grimy.
I mean, but she paid for funeral, all type of shit, bro. She just said she was about to kill herself because of, and bro,
he got up out of that situation right now. I guess he had to do what he had to do. Shit, you know what I'm saying? That would do. That's wild though. That's a wild one, Danny.
That definitely is a wild one, man. But you know how we bring them to you, man. But definitely we appreciate y'all for tuning in on the live stream, man. I know we hit y'all on the Sunday. For those who ain't catch it live, definitely catch it on the replay, man. Y'all know we posted straight to the channel. Y'all make sure y'all check out all through the week, man. We posting on the channel, you know what I'm saying? Different shit that's happening with the hip hop news, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy. Trav, you got any parting words?
Appreciate y'all for coming out, man. That's about it.
Hey, you know what it is, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, tell a friend, repost, you know what I'm saying? Comment, everything, man. We appreciate everybody who supports us here at DeadBolt ATL. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Don Peoples and Trav. DeadBolt. Gone.